Yo, gamers. Alright. And that work. That looks like that works. Welcome in Tektura. Welcome in Ubto. Welcome in Gaming 11. Welcome in 1223. What's up, gamers? I'm just gonna make sure that everything's set up right on my end. I did turn on the stream avatars before realizing that I'm reacting, so you probably don't want to see that on the reaction kind of stuff. But I'll be reacting and breaking down the 1.1 update for NTE stream stuff that's going on, because I've not seen it yet, and I was requested to cover it as soon as I start stream. So I will be doing that. And I will also cover the 1.3 for Enfield as well. This works just right. Hello, Angel. Welcome in. Alright. So, once we start getting all this stuff set up, I'm going to pull up a cheeky little notepad, because I intend on writing through some stuff. When does 1.1 drop? June 3rd. That much I do know. Because that much we knew way before. We knew way before it was announced. Because the current, like, patch shop thing that they have ends in June 2nd. So that means that the next patch is June 3rd. When are they going to do the live thingy? They've already done it. I'm just going to be reacting to it right now. Tell us how to get more analysts. Well, this stream is going to have at least 300 more, so. But I do have quite a few guides on that for like achievements and stuff to hunt them down. But yes, alright gamers. So, here's the deal. I'm pausing the music. Got you guys here. We are going to be watching this stream. I wanted to give at least like 5 minutes-ish for people to get in, if they are not already. They are going to add more to the story, as far as I'm aware. It would be kind of weird if they didn't. How much more? We don't know. We're about to find out. I haven't watched it either, gamers. You keep asking me questions, and I've not watched the stream. But yes, we're about to watch it together, so if you want to find out, they're about to give you away. Alright? So, here we go, gamers. We are, actually, let me make sure real quick. I want to make sure that this is not going to screw my people. Because if it is, it might be slightly problematic. Might be slightly problematic. Okay, I'm just gonna run. That doesn't work, does it? Here, let me make sure everything's working fine. Just keep asking questions or answering questions while it's happening. All is good. Is the Porsche free? I heard they're adding a free way to add it according to like interviews and stuff, but I don't know what that free way is yet, and we don't know to what extent it's actually free. We're gonna get analysts, gamers. We get Chaos as male MC. They don't have any restrictions for what gender your MC is, your zero is, for any of the dating stuff. For any of the like hangouts or whatever. So if Chaos is dateable, then you'll be able to date Chaos as the guy. Should not be a problem. I don't know who to pull. Pull whoever you think looks cute. Hey, when's the update coming? June 3rd. June 3rd. I ran out of quests yesterday. I'm so close to getting Chisa. Just need more fons. Oh, and wait, what? You mean cheese? Chisa's in Wuba. Do the side quests and collect oracles. Do all the gifts from 11. Yes, those are all good ways to get fons. Or sorry, good ways to get analyth. They also give fonts, but You know, the funny purple app, I'm gonna run an ad on it because I'm hoping that it will not then roll an ad when I'm trying to watch this stream. So let me do that because it's not running one on its own. So I'm just gonna hope that works. Worst case, I can then pause stuff. Thank you. You're welcome, Jillian. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce your name, so if you want to tell me, that's totally fine. I do not mind being incorrect. But yes, so I'm just gonna wait for this ad to finish because they're the only people that can't like just me somewhere else very easily. And I can't really, you know, the Funny Clock app doesn't have ads, so that's nice. Alrighty. Where else are you streaming at? So in addition to the Red app, which is where you are, I have 2 streams on the Red app. One is a shorts stream, one is a horizontal stream. Then I have the Purple app, which is a horizontal only, and then I have the Clock app, which is a shorts only. Vertical only, I should say, instead of shorts. But for you, it would be the equivalent of shorts. Subscribers don't see. Yeah, but I can't tell. So I know some of you aren't, and I can't tell who's who. So I can't tell who's got ads and who doesn't. Because technically, not all of your non-subscribers see ads anyway. All right, the ad break is finishing. So gamers, let's get into this. And yeah, all right. Good stuff. I did make sure that that would work.
Normal is an anomaly. Welcome, appraisers, to the special preview for NTE version 1.1, Dreamwalk Corridor. I'm your host, Light. Great to see you all again. In today's preview, designer Baggy and I will walk through everything that's coming in the new version.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. I'm Baggy from the NTE design team. So glad to be here.
So, Baggy, what's in store for this version? New espers? New gameplay? New story?
Well, let's set the stage with a quick preview video.
So am I in the right place? I mean, every place is the right place.
Thanks to our correspondent for that report. That was the latest on the Tomato Devil incident. Now for a special feature. The Sunward Resort, founded with the support
Anyway,
of the Hetero
it's good that the kid
Municipality
came
and
back.
Bureau of
The kid
Anomaly
did
Control,
come back,
has
but the
officially opened its
personality
doors
is
to the
different.
public.
It's as if a different
Operating under
person
the
came
core
back.
philosophy of sharing a home with
Light, by the way,
anomalies.
yes.
The resort
Do you think
rescues
somehow the kid
houses
got
and cares for
swapped?
nearly
I've heard of
100
similar things
certified
lately.
non-threatening
What the heck are you
bioanomalies.
saying?
The resort sponsor, renowned philanthropist Anana, had this to say. I believe the experience of forming an emotional bond with
So loud.
Dreamwalk Corridor. Stream is about 30 minutes. So we have Lacrimosa gameplay.
Lacrimosa boo-boos. Lacrimosa baby breathe.
I think it's a good game.
It's quiet.
No, 1 second. Because I'm noticing. This says whatever. Maybe it's because they're pulling it over.
My opponents usually don't end up well. I'm feeling good. Take a good. Blocking out.
Chaos's combat looks sick, actually. Okay, we've got 0. Yeah, the art looks sick. I can't get over the like almost always giving female Zero the like really beautiful scenic shit and then throwing the male Zero into whatever horrors they've
In
cooked
the
up for
main
the update,
story
by the way.
episodes so far, We've already had our
For the
first encounter
cinematics.
with the mysterious organization known as the Scarlet Letter. But that was only the beginning. An organization member suddenly resurfacing? Faces we thought we'd never see again? Intel on the
I'll be
whereabouts
watching
of
the
the
Enfield update
betrayer?
after this. Don't
Nothing is what it seems.
Sounds like our run-ins with the Scarlet Letter are far from over.
Right,
Okay,
but
so
I
next
won't
story
give
is
too
on
much of the
Scarlet.
story away just yet. Let's
Okay.
jump into some gameplay footage instead.
I hope they don't give too much of story at all. Because I prefer when these gacha games don't really cover much story in their previews. I'm going to be going through the story myself anyway. Might as well just tell me, hey, this is roughly how much content is in the story. Instead of that and then some teasers. When's more story coming? June 3rd. Area looks really, really nice. Nice fishing spots. I don't see any new piano spot. What's this? NTE 1.1 preview. It's on an island. I assume we get there on the boat. Given how much attention they've drawn to it. Hey, it's Clarion. Not really. Just the same NPC they used for him. Oh, thanks. You're welcome. Yeah, the sword, scythe, and gun with chaos is so funny. From his combat, at least, it looked really cool. But it's just very funny to just have all those things. The flowers look beautiful here. Oh my gosh. What I'm watching is literally just on the official NT Global Red App channel. So, you could see it pretty much anywhere you want. Update comes out June 3rd. Wow, they really went all in on designing more of these areas. Will they add more areas to the map? Yeah, this is a new area. This is a whole island, from the looks of it. Yeah, they have it, I think I mean, I don't know if they fully have it on this, but they usually play in cinematic mode, and they turn on either Lumen or Ray Tracing. So you can get your game to look like this. Assuming you have a device that can run it. Lacrimosa first, then Chaos, yes.
In version
Person drives
1.1,
like I do.
appraisers will pass through Sunward Island and take in the
Sunward
coastal
Island.
scenery just outside Heathrow. There's also a brand new location anomaly, the Corridor of Echoes, within
Okay.
which you'll square off against new enemies.
Yeah, an island is very fitting for the summer. And then yes, more areas means more oracle birds, true. Is this live right now? No, I'm watching the VOD. This place is fucking beautiful, by the way. That statue looks so sick. What a beautiful location. And like the wind blowing the sails on the broken ships. Oh, that moves. Okay. That's not a statue. Well, maybe it is a statue. It just also moves. That's kind of crazy. And this comes out on June 3rd. Ooh, that little house there's nice.
We'll leave the rest as surprises for you to discover in-game.
All right, make sure to jot down our first redeem code now. We'll
I have
take
all
a quick
those.
break
Those
and
are
be
all in my
right back.
Discord, by the way. The redeem codes. So, I'm not going to be noting any of them down. Y'all can. They expire on the 25th. I'll
Welcome
put out a
back.
short before.
Let's skip the small talk and go
like, literally
straight to
right when
what
the stream's
everyone's been
over.
waiting for.
Does help
The
people?
new character reveals.
Wow, jumping right in. So, who's joining the team this time?
Actually, she's already an old friend of ours. Say hi to Lacrimosa.
Nice.
As ETD4's lovable little ace, Lacrimosa has a habit of turning up half asleep in the
We love
most
Lacrimosa here.
unexpected of places. And she's known to stop dead in her tracks at the sight of a tomato jelly vending machine.
And this is the
But
dev stream.
quirks aside, she's still one of ETD's most dependable members, and she'll always show up when you need her.
I'm sure everyone already knows Lacrimosa by now. From the new Helios incident to the Tomato Devil incident, we've all seen her in action. So, Baggy, can you walk us through her Esper ability and combat kit?
Of course! Lacrimosa's Esper ability attribute is Chaos.
So she's a chaos unit.
With that, she can
So she
conjure
should work
all
really well
kinds
with,
of
like,
objects out of
Sekiri.
thin air. And she can even copy enemies along with their combat techniques, creating exact duplicates that fight using their original moves.
But a quick heads up here, some of these effects
Thank you for the
only
gift stars.
unlock after you complete Lacrimosa's spin-off quests.
In combat, Lacrimosa controls her Esper constructs to attack enemies and applies the Nightmare effect to her targets. Nightmare deals 1 tick of chaos damage per second over 3 seconds,
So she does a
stacking
dot.
up to 10 times.
Yeah, she has a stacking dot.
When she unleashes her ultimate, Working Day Judgment, her Esper constructs sweep a wide area, applying Nightmare to all affected
Lacrimosa's
enemies
ult
and instantly maxing out their stacks.
is quite
Let's check out
literally
some live gameplay
what do you
of
call it?
Lacrimosa in action.
Unlimited car works. I just realized that. Yeah, that's literally what it is. She modernized Gilgamesh's whole shit. Look, anyone who gets on Lacrimosa's bad side deserves to get hit by the Isekai truck. They must have done something to deserve it. There's no way she's getting up from her nap to hit you otherwise. Okay, so here they're using her with Daffodil. Which is interesting, because they're both the same element. Obviously, that doesn't mean no one with the same element gets used together, but usually it's not two DPSs.
Lacrimosa.
Does even Lacrimosa have a bad side?
Now that
Who
we've
knows?
seen Lacrimosa in combat, let's take a look at the new outfits she'll be getting in version 1.1.
And she is a liquid arc as well. Okay, that's good. That looks... I think it's because she's like partially T-posed, but it just looked, that one looked kind of awkward. And yes, if you wake her up, then, you know... Oh, that's cool. That outfit changes the color of her abilities. No, it's cute too. That one just looks, like they're probably sticking with the vibe of Cheese's outfit.
While we're on the topic, there's one more thing I'd like to mention.
A color swap?
We've
Yeah, it
been
looks like they
listening
switched her
closely
abilities
all
to
the
purple
feedback
there.
on character models, and we've gone back
That's
and
probably the
reworked
paid one,
several
though,
of them.
if I'm being real.
Here's a look at how some of those updates turned out.
Oh, cool. Okay. So they changed her design quite a bit. They realized Chaos needs his
Among the
face guard
characters you
in
just
order
saw,
for people to pull him.
There's one you've already fought alongside
That's really
who's joining
funny.
the roster in 1.1. That's Chaos, one of the heavy hitters in
They were like,
ETV6.
look, we gotta make sure everyone can see his face.
Chaos usually comes across as upright with zero tolerance for evil. But once you get to know him, you'll find he's also a battle maniac, kinda blunt, and a bit of a chatterbox. Chaos'
I already know he talks a
esperability
lot. He talks a lot
attribute
whenever we
is
run into him.
Lakshana. He can summon a thick fog with his
Oh no, he's
esperability
hot.
and shape it however
Yeah,
he
is.
wants.
Yeah.
Most of the time,
He's
he
a
molds it into
condensate,
a
though.
hound that fights at
And
his side.
Lakshana.
The heavier
Which is
the
so
karma
funny.
those around him
Chaos
carry,
being a
the more
Lakshana
fog he
is
seems
so
to have
funny.
to work with. Out in the open world, Chaos can leave his hound behind as a teleport anchor, and teleport back to the hound whenever he wants.
So basically, you get to drop your own teleport waypoints.
Exactly. In combat, Chaos uses his attacks to build up crime charges, and marks his targets with a warrant effect when his skills or ultimate connect. He spends his crime charges to unleash a
So you can
follow-up
roleplay
attack that
playing a
deals heavy
cop if you
damage.
play Chaos.
While warrant is in effect, all of his damage to that target is amplified for a set amount of time. His ultimate, Retribution, doesn't just apply warrant on hit, it also amps up the heavy follow-up damage that comes after.
Chaos is also getting outfits with a totally unique style, so appraisers will get to see a very different side of him.
Okay, so he's gonna get new outfits. Oh, alright, bro. The I never left home outfit. Alright. Nice. I mean, I wish Zero had some stuff like that. It looks nice. Oh, this one's actually really good. That outfit's really nice. This is June 3rd, is when all this is coming out. Well, not Chaos specifically. He's the second part of the patch.
In version
Okay, so he's only getting 2 outfits.
Scarborough Fair will run 2
One of which
limited
is his
boards
Bond outfit,
back
one
to
of which
back,
is very clearly his
Fading
pull outfit.
Reverie and Forsaken Path, featuring limited S-class characters Lacrimosa
So Chaos
and
drops on
Chaos,
June 24th.
respectively.
That's right. The Fading Reverie board will run for 21 days, and Forsaken Path will run for 14.
Welcome in,
So
Lyra.
make sure to keep an eye on those windows.
Running alongside the limited board,
I swore that Anomaly was reaching.
The outfits shown
No.
on screen can drop directly from the boards, and they're also guaranteed.
Okay, so
once you
that
hit a set
last
number
outfit
of
for
total
Lacrimosa
rolls
was
on the
also
matching
her
board.
pull outfit.
The Arc Shop is also getting refreshed alongside the limited boards. Version 1.1 brings 2
Yes, and her
limited time
pull
arc
outfit
research
according to
programs.
leaks. Oh, interesting.
The Nocturne Special and the Pursuit Special, running on the same schedule as their matching limited boards.
Quick reminder for appraisers.
I think
When
they didn't
1.1
show his
goes
Gambit skin
live,
like they did with
part of the
Hotori.
inventory
Hotori had
in the
her
exchange shop is also getting refreshed.
maybe not a while ago.
You'll be
but-
able to spend lost
before she
pieces
came
in
out.
the shop on dice and up to 20 tri-keys. Before we move on to what's next, let's drop the second redeem code of the preview. Don't forget to redeem it before it expires.
So here's the second code. If you want to put it in now, go ahead. But like I said, I have them all
We've
on my
covered
Discord.
the new story and characters.
So
What else is the new version bringing?
Hold on, there's actually a bit more on those 2 characters we haven't shown yet. In version 1.1, leveling up your bond with Lacrimosa and Chaos gradually unlocks Ride Along, Move In, and a handful of new interactions. Let's take a look at a quick gameplay demo.
oh, okay. They're just showing us new interactions, but they're talking about new interactions for the character, not new interactions. Period. What have the codes been so far? You can check my Discord. Just link in the card of my bio. Someone already posted all of them for the whole stream. I'm not keeping them written because they're just all saved there. So I couldn't tell you. It's not that I don't want to. I just haven't written them down. That's our daughter. We'll see if there's any new interactions with Chaos. I don't know whether they plan to show that or not. Damn, she woke up for that. Let's go. You can sit back to back with your boy Chaos. Truly our very own pragmatic true. Yeah, let's go. We can hold hands with our boy. Wait. Ah, did that break? Can you not hold hands with him? We could do a photo op. He could sit here taking pictures of us. Let's fucking go.
One thing to
That's
note,
actually sick.
when inviting characters to move in,
His
you
unique
can't have
interactions
a
I
male
really
and
like.
a
I
female
might.
companion living in the same house at the same time.
Yeah, they didn't
Also
want
in
it
version
to be the
1.1,
dude, but
we're
you know,
opening up
it's
the
fine. I
city
could change
hangout
how my
storyline
character
for
looks
Lacrimosa and
temporarily.
Chaos. So keep an eye out while exploring the city.
Ain't
You
no
might just
way they're
bump
letting you
into them.
invite Chaos
Why
to the
don't we
house
sneak
first
in a
before
quick
my song.
teaser of some new footage?
Oh, my poor boy. My poor lazy chief. Or captain, sorry, not chief. What's going on? This is the 1.1 preview. Can someone summarize? New zone, new characters. That's all that's new so far. New zone is an island. New characters are Lacrimosa and Chaos. Chaos has animations that are really funny because By Song doesn't have any of those. Even though he's also, you know, rocking with it. Yes, and Lacrimosa, of course, is daughter. I just realized how tall he is. Yeah, Chaos is pretty tall.
I have to say, these chance encounters are exactly
To
the
peep
kind
the
of thing
fit.
you want to capture and remember. And wouldn't it be great if we could share those photos and videos with more people?
Oh, speaking of sharing, I've got some good news on that.
When's the update? June 3rd. Chaos,
In
though,
version
doesn't come out till
1.1,
June
the
24th.
Bagel chat app is getting a major upgrade and
So 3
entering
weeks.
its testing phase. Want to share something? Do it on Bagel.
Oh,
Open
you
up
can
your in-game
actually
photo
post on
album,
Bagel
post
now?
about your day, share real moments
Whoa.
from Heathrow, and find people who get you. Bagel is also going to be your go-to source for in-game inspiration. Wondering which spots in Heathrow make for the best photos?
Oh, that's
Just
cool.
scroll Bagel and you'll find what you're
Just
looking for.
in-game fucking social media.
So, are we talking
What the fuck?
likes, follows, and bookmarks? Don't tell me, there's an algorithm pushing posts too?
Oh my
Yep,
god.
the whole package.
That's so fucking
And
funny.
on top of that,
The metaverse
appraisers
is
can
real.
earn praise jam
And
by
it's in
posting
Neverness to
and hitting
Everness.
engagement goals, which you can spend at the Bagel Shop for in-game items.
That's actually really cool, though. I have a place to put my 3 billion wallpaper photos now. I can't wait to start posting my video
Sounds
content
great.
to Bagel.
But is Bagel going to force everyone to be social? What about the introverts among us?
No worries. Bagel's content feed is randomized, so there's no forced social interaction. After all, the whole point of Bagel is to make city life feel more enriching and authentic for everyone. There's a lot more to it, but we'll let appraisers discover the rest in-game once version 1.1 is live.
So, what other intel can we share today? Anything else you've prepared for us?
Yeah, so
Actually, I've
far,
got
I
plenty to
like
share.
that they're very
A lot of you
chill.
have probably heard about the
story-related
Heathrow
stuff.
detention facility by now.
Yep.
Recently, a crew of thugs calling themselves the Tornado Gang got locked up there. Even behind bars, they refuse
Yes,
to
new
clean up their
codes.
acts
It's in my Discord.
and keep picking on anyone weaker than them. Their leader, Tornado, is basically running the place.
Let me guess. Appraisers are about to teach these repeat offenders a serious lesson?
That's right, and combat works a little differently this time around. Let's take a look.
Okay, so new enemies in the prison. Oh, you can like block and shit. Okay. So this is a long fight because you're basically beating him until he stops. Look at how long that's gonna take. I wonder if you do a ton of extra damage when he breaks. That's something that I've wanted to see. Nice. No, you do barely any extra damage at all. Okay. So this is going to be a very long fight. It looks really nice, but it's going to take you a minute. And if you get grabbed, they don't show you your health, but I feel like that's going to hit you pretty hard. It's out? No, not yet.
Wow, this is real fist to the face, hand-to-hand combat. Is this just a one-off
How
challenge
it feels
mode?
trying to play against a
Not at all.
Zangief player in Street
After
Fighter.
you beat Tornado, you'll unlock a brand new city stamina activity, the Fight Club.
Or sorry, Tekken.
It comes in
What?
solo and matchmaking modes, with matchmaking supporting bouts of up to 4 players.
That sounds pretty fun. But we do want to put a quick disclaimer out there. These bouts are all in good fun, and we can confirm no fighters were harmed in the making of this mode.
After 1.1 goes live, we're also adding the Underground Circuit mode to our racing minigame. It's a mode along the
This is
lines of a
NT.
no-holds-bar bumper brawl, with matchmaking for 6 players.
Wait.
Why does it happen in the bathroom,
holds
though?
barred and brawl? Is this even a real race anymore?
That's debatable. Unlike normal races, you can't summon your own vehicle here. When the opening countdown ends, 6
Thank you to
vehicles
those
spawn
posting
at
the
random,
codes for people who
and
don't know
every
the
player
chat.
has to grab one for themselves. And during this phase,
Try not to
players
spam it
can't
too much,
attack
though.
each other.
I imagine people will see it
So
if you put it in
whoever
3
grabs
times.
the best
A few
car
times.
wins? Where's the brawl in that?
Hang on, here's where it gets good. For
There's a lot of
starters,
content, there
when you
is.
get in,
New
you
races
can
and
still
shit, too.
choose to
It's pretty
drive
sick.
or ride in the passenger seat. And the 2 players in the same car are considered teammates.
Okay.
Second, every car that spawns comes preloaded with weapons by default.
Huh.
And both the driver and passenger can use them to attack other vehicles and players.
So it's a
If
co-op
you bring a
racing game.
vehicle's durability down to 0,
With guns.
it explodes.
Very
and the
GTA
players
of them.
inside are instantly KO'd and out of the race. Attacking players directly damages the character they're currently using. And once all 4 of their characters go down, that player is eliminated.
Oh, now I see how the brawl part works. So whether you team up with your passenger on the fly or go your own way, there's some real strategy in that call.
If you redeem
So,
any
are
codes,
the
make sure
weapons
they're
the
case
same for
sensitive
every car?
and make sure you
Yes,
don't
every
have a
car
space
starts with the
before or
same
after it.
default weapon. But weapon crates are placed at intervals along the track. Drive into one.
This looks
and
super
your car
fun, and
picks
I'm gonna
up
be
a
real with you.
specific weapon.
There's probably
What
gonna end
kinds
up
of
with more
weapons are we
side
talking
content than
about?
main content.
First up is the default weapon. Your
It says
standard
invalid code. Yeah, that
semi-auto
means
fire.
it was either put in
Pick up
wrong,
a
or
shotgun,
you've
and
already
you'll
redeemed
deal
it.
area damage. While the Gatling lets you unload a continuous high-speed barrage.
Anything heavier than that?
Oh yeah, there's a rocket
Because I
launcher
mean,
that
they've
fires
put the
once every
codes out
few
themselves,
seconds.
so I assume it's not
And
gonna
on
be a
hit,
fake
it
code.
triggers a big AoE explosion. On top of that, there's a special item called fire
Yeah,
support.
I assume there's definitely gonna be more
Picking it
side
up doesn't
content than main
replace your current
content,
weapon,
and that doesn't surprise
but
me
it lets
because
you call
keep
in
in
a
mind,
precision
a
missile
big
that hones
inspiration
in
for
on
this game is
whoever's
Life
currently in
Sims
first place.
and
If you're
Grand
already
Theft
in
Auto.
first, it targets second
Both
instead.
of those, like the genre of a
Yikes.
life sim,
Getting hit by one of
in
those
Grand
is
Theft
gonna
Auto,
basically wipe out your car's durability. Are you
both have
just
way more
toast at
side
that
content than
point?
main content.
Not at all. Out on the
For
track,
general
you'll
game
also
stuff,
come
this mode
across
is very
tire
Mario
repairs.
Kart.
Drive into one to fix your tires and recover some vehicle
Am I late?
durability.
A little bit.
Just
This
keep in
might be
mind,
GTA
this item
6.
only heals the car,
That'd be funny.
not the player's character.
Tire repairs, huh? So in this mode, you can win by going after your opponent's tires.
We'll let the appraisers discover that for themselves.
Okay, so you're
All right, I'll
I
definitely be one
assume
of
the
first
furniture
to
that
try
makes it
this
so your
out
car
when the
doesn't
update
take
drops.
damage won't work in
That
this mode.
wraps up the gameplay portion. Coming up next, we're putting up the 3rd redeem code of today's preview. Make sure to redeem it before it expires.
Here's the 3rd code.
See you in a bit.
It's already all in the comments. I don't think anyone's gonna need it, but there it is. Or the Discord or whatever. Oh, is this the Porsche? Yeah, it is. So here's the Porsche collab. What's Lacrimos's role? No idea. They didn't say it. You see, that's the thing. They didn't say what her role is. She's just a liquid arc user. And she's a chaos unit. So, by my understanding, anyone talking about her role is speculation, at least for now. Because she hasn't been released, which means nothing is finalized. And yes, codes expire on the 25th. Man, can't wait to absolutely destroy my car
So,
driving this thing.
the Porsche
Absolutely.
collab is finally here? Ever since the game launched, we've only been able to look at the Porsche building and the cars parked outside, with nothing else we could really interact with.
Don't worry, we've got you covered. Version 1.1 brings a brand new vehicle, the Porsche 918 Spider.
I
Brand new
don't know, that
collab
outfit's
outfits.
kind of nice though. What's the side? Wait. Oh yeah, there. Oh, code. Yeah, there's the codes. The outfits are fucking great, in my opinion. Like, keep in mind, these are supposed to be racing outfits, and let me tell you what, these look like fucking racing
And a
outfits.
brand new
So
property,
they
Pegasus
look
Residence.
good as hell.
The property comes with a car elevator, so appraisers can drive their vehicles right up to their floor.
Well, damn. Are they trying to seduce me with a car? Wild. No comment. Show me the image of the guy walking now. Yeah, huge house though is great. Dev nose ball. So, here, quick little pause tidbit, you know, for ads and such. But gamers, thoughts so far on this little dev stream here. So far, they have dropped. Let me do a little recap for people who are new. So we have Lacrimosa's general gameplay, which she transforms. She uses dots. She has like 16 different outfits. Not really. She has like 5 or 6 different outfits. Quite a few. That's great. Chaos gameplay. He uses a rocket scythe, a gun, a sword, all that like fun stuff. Huge stuff. He's going to be in the second part. So Lacrimosa drops on June 3rd. Chaos drops on June 24th. What is that outfit? That's a racing outfit. I'll get to that. We have a beautiful new island region. And it looks like we get on a boat to get there. So you've got a boat ride added as transportation in the game. And you get a whole island for an area being added to the game for 1.1. Can you already play the new update? No, you cannot. It only comes out on June 3rd. We have a new location anomaly. Corridor of Echoes, you fight this huge cool-looking statue, or the huge cool-looking statue watches you fight, I'm not sure. Bagel is now an actual in-game thing. Like, Bagel actually exists. It's actual social media now. So you can post on Bagel, and, like, your friends and other people in the game can see it. And then, of course, what you're seeing right now is we have a Porsche collab. And the Porsche collab is the outfit and all that stuff. Hanging it to where you are at in NTE. This is a live preview I'm watching. I am not actively playing the game. So, this is not quite...
So how do we actually get the collab vehicle?
This is server testing?
And
No,
what
this
about
is...
the collab outfits we just saw in the
a
video?
pre-recorded stream.
The collab vehicle, the Porsche 918 Spider, along with this round's collab outfits, can all be obtained through polls in a limited time event.
Okay, so the outfits and the car can be obtained from
Let
polls.
me finish. You can choose whether to spend Analyth or Fons on the polls. Version
Oh,
1.1
so you can
also
spend
comes with more
funds
events,
on the polls
where
for the
appraisers can earn
car.
rewards like Analyth, expansion cores, and Fons.
Whoa,
For
what?
full details, keep an eye on our official
That's kinda
accounts
crazy.
across all platforms.
Huh. Okay, so we have 3 events so far. I hope they tease a little bit more event-wise. There's a 4th event. Okay, cool. So far, we have 4 times more events than we did in 1.0, so that's pretty cool. More Beyond the Rails. I'm not, like, you know, that's pretty expected. Another event. That's what, 5 events now? Six events. Holy fuck. 7 or 8? Huh? It's a lot. How many fucking events are they giving us? Another one? What the fuck? Holy shit. New high-risk commissions, new all this stuff. My phone's gonna explode next update. Can't wait for the next update to
We're
be
also
50
rolling out
gigs added to
ongoing
the game,
improvements
gamers.
across the game. We've put the full list in the patch notes, so appraisers, take a moment to
So
look
at least
it over.
y'all don't have to worry about polls for Chaos and Lacrimosa. If you want to try for both, I mean, they're giving us the means, right? You just got to get a little bit lucky. This better be optimized. They are providing optimization improvements, they've said. So, we'll see what specifically they do. Hey guys, what's the redeem code? In my Discord, if you want to go find it in there. I haven't been writing it down because it's already been saved. Katsu posted it to the Discord. Hey, yo, pause. Which is how spring pause member. Oh, they're now teleport points. Hey, we can teleport straight to the witch house. Witch's house. Pretty sick. I'm not gonna use quick advanced dialogue because I read it all, but what? Did I miss anything here before? No, I didn't. So, optimization 1.1 optimization stuff. The first one, right at the very fucking top, by the way, an option to mute Takedo during story cutscenes. We love to see it. I just robbed this guy, and I take shit from his shed every day. Let's mute him while we're at it. Add a height adjustment for the third-person vehicle camera. Nice. Add plot summaries when skipping cutscenes in the main story episodes or spin-offs. Very nice. Add a repeat mode and volume controls for the portable player. Add new fast travel points, the Witch's House and Pink Paw's Bank HQ. Lovely. Fixing several player housing related bugs. Very good. New mod parts for existing vehicles, and they raised the customization cap and improved handling. So all in all, cars should be quite a bit easier to use. I wonder if they're going to be very specific on what vehicles have improved handling, because I can think of two off the top of my head that are really nice, that kind of suck because their handling sucks. Add phone customization, and a swappable UI menu, and phone models. Nice. Tune starting stats on several vehicles for better baseline handling, and add support for vehicle auto drive. And then NPC bystanders now react when you take selfies. Nice. And then critical dodge detection to better match visual cues. So if you've noticed, which I have a little bit, your dodge can be a little bit off or a little bit odd. Now it is tuned a little bit better to match what you're actually seeing on your screen more. So many needed changes. Wow, 100%. A whole nother fucking page of it too. Improved skill queuing for groups of enemies. So I assume this is like, let's say you're using Ji-Yeon. Ji-Yeon will sometimes, she has her big grouping ability. Sometimes she'll just attach to the edge of the enemies for some reason. And she'll pull them somewhere fucking, she'll only pull like half of them because she's not targeting the center. But this will make it so that you can basically target a AoE towards the middle, and then boom, they're all gonna get pulled in together. Improve the results screen in the owner selection minigame, so players can now jump straight to the next level. Nice. Cheese gains a new life skill that highlights all collectibles in Pink Paw's Heist. So they're taking the bug that people used and they're making it a life skill for Cheese, which is quite nice. That's very useful. Adding a toggle for auto restock in the Cafe by Origin. I guess this is for if someone doesn't want to spend the fons on the auto restock. I don't know why you wouldn't, but it's there, I guess. Improved controls and usability in the Tetraminos minigame. Nice. Improve controller experience and feel. Oh, is this auto restock just means that it's baseline for everyone? Maybe that's what it means instead. I was thinking that this meant like, oh, you can turn it off now. But if this means that everyone gets it now, then, you know, who knows? Is there any information about Chaos's arc weapon? There's no information about it, but we do get one, if that's what you mean. Like, obviously, he drops with one, but... So the Tetraminos minigame should be better. I'm glad about this because I was pissed off trying to play it like Tetris and I kept getting messed up because some of the controls are weird. Improved controller experience and feel. Adding a cosmetics menu to the Little Sparrow and a general bug fix. Nice. Improved mobile performance and fixed compatibility issues on select Android devices. Very nice. They fixed misaligned music notes and occasional unresponsive inputs in the Super Sound minigame. Nice. Fixing various intermittent bugs and improving overall stability. What's Little Sparrow again? Mahjong. That's Mahjong. Yeah, we're eating fucking good, gamers, by the way. Like, that's so many fucking solid updates. And that's not even covering the various intermittent
Coming right up.
bugs.
When version 1.1 goes live, the daily login
Okay, so
event
10
opens
limited
back up.
pulls.
Log in for a total of 7 days during the event to claim 10 solid dice.
Yep.
After the
limited
version
pulls.
1.1 update drops, we'll be sending all
And
appraisers
everyone
a
gets
Heathrow
5
special
standard
gift pack
pulls,
via
5
in-game mail.
keys, and 5 energy
Please
potions.
trust that we're committed to building Heathrow into the city you've all been hoping for.
New codes,
Going
they're
forward,
being
we'll be
spammed through the
holding
chat, and they're
ourselves to a
also on
higher
my Discord.
standard, so we don't put appraisers through experiences like that again.
And with that, today's special preview is just about wrapped up.
I'm not
Thank you
sponsored.
all so much for taking the time to watch.
I just play
Thanks
the
everyone.
game.
And one quick announcement.
I'm a free-to-play player as well.
Now, there's more ways to play NTE. Pre-registration is officially live on Steam, the Epic Game Store, and the Samsung Galaxy Store. Head over to
Yeah,
your
this is
preferred
fucking
storefront,
crazy.
search for Neverness to Everness, hit that wishlist and pre-register button so you're ready to jump in across multiple platforms. We're also thrilled to announce that we'll be teaming up with NVIDIA's GeForce Now cloud gaming service.
What does
Our
that do?
goal is to bring appraisers an even smoother,
As someone who has
more
an
accessible
NVIDIA card, I
cross-device
fucking have no idea what the
experience in
cloud
future.
service is. Wait,
Keep
that
an eye
statue
on our
earlier was in
official channels
NT?
for more updates.
Yes.
Lastly, we hope to see more appraisers enjoying city life in NT.
Did they talk about the AI?
and
They've been
creating
talked
memories
about
in
that.
Heathrow
That's
are
already,
uniquely their
they've already talked about it.
And that's a
Removed it,
wrap
all
on
that stuff.
today's preview. See you next time. Bye.
Wait, NT update now? No. So NTE didn't update now. It had a, let me see. Here we go. All right. So NTE, that was the NTE stream gamers, and we turn on some just like music and shit. There we go. So gamers, that was the NTE 1.1 dev stream. Crazy amount of polls, crazy amount of very good changes, some overall great stuff, just period. Update is in 10 days on June 3rd. The Porsche collab is very nice, of course. For those who are general gacha gamers, I'm also going to be covering the Enfield version preview today, which is of a similar length. So keep that in mind. Never mind, it's actually significantly longer. Oh, it has a lot of cool shit too. Okay, so the Enfield stream I will also be covering. That came out yesterday. So, if you want to join me for that, feel free to stick around. Let's see, how do we pull Porsches? They're adding like a little pull thing. What are we doing? We just finished the NTE stuff, but no main story update. They are doing a main story update. They're adding a whole new area. As far as I can tell. They're having us look into this Scarlet Letter shit. So we have a main story update, just so you're aware. Famous? No, I'm not. People just really like the update, which is totally understandable. We are blessed to play NT, indeed. Thank you for the follows, gamers. But yes, so we are here. We are ready. I'm going to now let me put me here. Nope, that didn't work. Put me here. That worked. All right. So now you go. Well, thank you for your votes of confidence. But are they gonna update story every 0.1? That's usually how it works. Yes. Fadia buff, please, devs. I think Fadia will get a kind of buff in the sense that now Lacrimosa is out. There should be more teams to put her with. When Chaos comes out, there will be more teams with Lakshana too, because Hathor is nice, but not that nice for that. So we'll see. We'll see what's up. We will see what's up. All right. It is Enfield trailer time. So, for those unaware, Enfield also dropped its 1.3 update. It announced it after NTE, so I decided I would watch it after the NTE one. 1.1's out already? Nope, June 3rd. Tektura, I moved the thing. I mean, it still exists, so I guess you could technically do this if you do the right command, but you won't be able to see it because I want people to be able to see the trailers. But yeah. All right. Let's get into this. Some good old Enfielding too. Hopefully they don't spoil as much of the story as they did the last time.
各位管理员，大家好，我是每日
Wait.
房东周末。
Do I use the native? Okay. Do they want me to use the YouTube ones? Or is there another version I should be watching that has official subtitles? US YouTube? Let me make sure I'm on the right one. Because I'm pretty sure I just got fucking duped. No, this is the one. It's all in English. I'm on the right one. I'm on the right one. I'll just do the yeah. Okay, cool.
末地的游戏制
Let's
作
go.
人
It's our
韩
boy.
洛和物，
It's
很
light.
高兴啊，能再次以这种形式和大家分享我们目前的开发进度和即将到来的新版本内容。那几乎是每时每刻啊，我们都能够看到各位管理员对当下体验的讨论和对未来内容的关心。上一个版本《春小时》在发布后啊，获得了大家的广泛好评。那也非常感谢各位管理员的喜爱与支持，我们也不禁感到自豪，因为持续的打磨和不间断优化，确实能够为大家带来更好的游玩体验。
They're definitely telling us, hey, we're gonna keep optimizing, we're gonna keep doing all the things you're asking.
内容和每一条实施的优化措施都能够代替言语回馈各位管理员的信任，也希望大家能在未来多多支持周末地。那这一次啊，我们将会为各位管理员带来全新版本悬疑散记的介绍，囊括了全新地图场景、新增干员、各位活动玩法和优化内容。
By the way,
接下来
they didn't say new map,
就
they
请
said new
随着版本
maps.
一起暂时远离纷争和阴谋，在
Unless the
遗落的
subtitles
悠
are
久
wrong.
山谷中展开一段冒险篇章吧。
This is in-engine footage as
One
well.
that the storytellers are always going on about? We might find the legendary Chi-Shao swordmancy in the Yanni's horde.
I'm trying to leave the subtitles up because I'm not going to switch them every time. And it says the same thing anyway.
Still stays. In the Stragglers' Grove, all scores shall meet their days.
The thing is, Cutie Paws is some people actually sound like that. So changing the voice for that reason, you know, it seems kind of insulting to those people, don't you think? Yeah, actually, I know several. They can't exactly control it either. Oh, didn't know that. Sorry. Yeah, it's understandable. She looks fucking sick. I'm sorry. Is she? Oh, okay. Well, this is Vampire Boy, right?
Before. Now, I smell it again.
Look at him. I want him. Fucking edgy, cool boy.
Nothing will ever be the same again.
Oh my gosh, he looks fucking sick. Hear me out? I don't need to hear you out. There is no hear me out needed for this man. Let that be known.
A rain of crimson.
Oh, he's fucking so cool. This is absolute. I'm pulling him. Like, alright, cool.
In blood, concluded.
I don't know what Mifu can do, but like, he's fucking.
Same drop of blood, brother.
Oh, they've got like both of them. Okay, that's cool. The way the art looks is really sick, actually. I'm getting here for Leva. Nice. Aw, cute art. I like how it's just her chilling so far. Yeah, it's literally all just her hanging out somewhere. Her extra art is just her having a day off. Oh, his is too. Oh, that's sick. I like how it looks like they have different artists doing each one, but I can tell that certain artists have done different ones. Like, I think the one who did his last one looks very similar to one of the Jaihi arts. You hear me scream his name? That's perfect with your username. Not gonna lie, Muffin. That Akakuti out, Camille in. Oh, is he an SP regen unit? Is that the one? Oh, I love puzzles. Thank you. I love puzzles. Thank you, thank you. You're very welcome. Okay, so new gameplay event stuff, or new like gameplay activities. Yes, he is. Oh, that sounds fucking lovely then. Yeah, we needed a 6-star equivalent of that. Is he heat only? As an SP character, but you can use him as a DPS too. So maybe kind of like Arclight, where she does like good damage and is an SP unit. Or at least that's us. I've seen people use her. Not an SP generator, rather an SP AIC. What? How interesting. He gives tons of SP. Okay, gotcha. So you just spam the fuck out of him. Contingency contract. Nice. You can adjust the hardness level for more gifts. I don't know what that means. Oh, in
在这次版本中
contingency
啊，
contract?
我们会为各位管理员带来一张全新的支线地图。那在此前的故事中啊，侵蚀潮起，武林一度陷入了存亡危机。那在管理员们的奋战下，侵蚀潮落，和平再度降临武林。但一封来自选剑局的消息呢，打破了短暂的安逸。原来啊，侵蚀潮的退去，让失落已久的遗迹藏剑谷重见天日。那这一次啊，我们将肩负起探索藏剑谷的任务，追寻被侵蚀潮吞没的历史。选剑局的天师们说啊，这座沉寂已久的山谷，据说埋藏着大研遗留的技术遗产。要是问咱们的陈千羽干员啊，他肯定会说，话本里的大研侠客在此埋藏了神剑秘籍。那他一定能够在这里找到传说中的赤霄剑法。
I want Light to voice act Chen for a patch, just for memes.
所以
Because he's sitting there like, you know, if you ask Chen, she would say exactly this, and then says it word for word, probably whatever she's gonna say in the game when asked about it. So I just want them to, with no context, replace her voice with his for a while.
紧闭的门扉前，带有神秘符文的机关柱，正是这座山谷带给寻宝者的初次试炼。待正确解开机关，穿过大门，远远便能看到比肩山峦的巨型剑桩。一路上，我们朝着巨大剑桩穿行于遗迹的断壁和浮崖之间。
And have him do every language so that people also are confused about why the language suddenly changed.
揭开传说的奥秘。为了给每一位管理员带来沉浸式的体验，此次呢，我们引入了全平台体积云技术，让藏剑谷中的云雾缭绕景象。
Manny, that's because I just finished the NTE 1.1 and I'm basically just also watching 1.3 Refield right after.
和凶猛的野兽，尤其是藏剑谷中啊，栖息了一种叫做
And I can't really change the titles or anything, so I just kind of have to deal with it.
而且性情调皮，会刻意扔出香蕉皮布置陷阱。聪明的山吼兽啊，甚至还会和体型巨大的披甲猎兽一起协同作战，配合之默契，堪称怪物界的采种机与种植机。那大家不妨细心观察下它们的弱点和周遭还可以使用的道具，也许以牙还牙，以胶还胶，会是个不错的选择。而藏剑谷的深处还含着一只巨山吼兽，它有着远超寻常个体的巨大体型，擅长利用场地发起攻击。在狂暴状态下，巨山吼兽会震落遗迹残垣。那在场内随机落下石块造成伤害，也能够灵活抄起石柱，引发大范围攻击。而它发出的怒吼声会在短时间内封锁管理员们的行动。若是仔细观察巨山吼兽的动作模式，小心掌握战斗节奏，相信大家一定能够发现作为敌人的攻克方法。那么击败藏剑谷深处的巨山吼兽之后，是否就能寻得沉睡的宝藏？而宝藏是否就正如传闻所描述那样，就请各位管理员亲自体验揭开古老历史的一角了。在本次新版本中除了新区域藏剑谷之外呢，还有2位新登场干员米弗和卡缪即将和大家见面。那么接下来就请 Ra 来为各位管理员介绍一下他们吧。
Hello, Archbearer. Welcome in. I stopped playing the game after losing every single banner. Ooh, rip. Yeah, you definitely gotta like save.
大家好，很
Pull
高
when
兴
you have
能
a
够再次
guarantee.
见到各位管理员，我是明日方舟周末地的关卡设计师 Ra。
Or
这
make
段时间
peace with the
我和
fact
海
that
猫
you're
一样，
gambling.
密切地关注着大家的意见，同时也在不断地筹备新的内容，推出新的优化。
What is
我
this?
们的
This
目
is
标
Enfield's
其实很简
1.3.
单，就是希望各位管理员能够切实地感受到游戏的体验越来越好，周末地的世界越来越丰富。
I have every character
也
except
希
for
望这
Rossi
一
member
次我们带来的新内容
as
能
a
够
free
满
to
足
play,
大家
which
的
I
期待
think is pretty nice.
那首先我先来为管理员们介绍本次2位新
I
登
was
场的干
originally
员
very lucky,
米
but I
弗和
kind of
卡
turned a
缪。
little
在此
average.
前的版本中多次登场的米弗，
I
大
feel
家
above
相信
average
应该
though,
不陌
still,
生了。
personally.
我们在他发动的一场奇袭中，初次见到了这位英姿飒爽的武林城学会队长米队。虽然首次相遇的场面一度十分混乱，但在我们面前的米芾总是十分可靠，值得信赖。他不仅是我们初入武林时的引路人，也是一起直面清朝危机时的好伙伴。而这次米芾的故事始于庄方仪失踪的消息，空无一人的总庄办公室，唯有一纸信笺残存。全出无悔。
Enfield's the only gacha I have good luck on. I thought that originally, and then I played NT, and I also had fucking amazing luck in that one.
当年清波寨
And I was like, damn, maybe it's the streaming.
高手，人称
Maybe I just need to stream more gacha games.
他们与
The ones I play off stream, I fucking suck.
至少也是势如水火。作为备受倚重的大徒弟，米芾自然也是以挑战武林为己任。怎料时过境迁，如今他却成了投靠武林的叛徒。卷土重来的师傅们不惜以庄天师为要挟。也要逼迫米芾与他们一一对决。庄天师的实力有目共睹，如今却离奇消失，这让米芾和管理员也疑惑不已。如今武林城与清波寨早已放下恩怨，为了不让事态扩大，米芾决定前去会一会师傅们。
Just so you know, I'm like kind of half paying attention to what's going on in this part because I don't really like to know much about what's going on with the story.
米芾难免不安，我们便应邀与他一同展开特训。几次招手之间，对米芾的招式也是更了解了。
And I do feel like Enfield has a bit of an odd habit of like saying almost all of what's going on in the story before it's actually coming out. Or at least they give enough information to like let you basically just spoil yourself if you think too deeply about it. Pull currency is very limited if you're free to play. Not really. I've gotten enough pulls to hard pity 3 to 4 different characters. I've put at least 60 pulls into every single banner, and I've hard pitied some banners. So it's not that the pull currency is limited, it's that you are using it in a way that is not letting you hit any guarantees, which is making it so that you are getting the minimum out of your pulls. This game very clearly tells you, hey, we do not encourage like pulling like not for pity and just saving pity or building pity or whatever.
米芾可以从拳套中发射拘束锁，
You gotta hold on to that shit.
范围内的敌人，并将其聚拢
Yeah, you need to be smart with your pulls, yeah.
如果目标
In
中
most games,
有
you
无
should
法
be
被拉
smart with
动
your
的敌
pulls
人，
anyway.
米芾
It's just
会
that this
转
game
而将特权
punishes you
进行
extra
标
hard
签。
when you try gambling.
这意味着绝大部分情况下，技能释放后，米芾都能够迅速接近敌人。技能成功释放后，可以衔接第二段战绩。
You should save the ones you want 100%.
米芾进行连续挥拳，最后一击可以额外造成
Her
猛击
abilities
效
look
果。
pretty cool.
如
Is
果
she
这
like
次
pure
猛击消耗
physical?
了不少
Looks
于
like it.
3层破防，那接下来一段时间内还可以继续衔接第三段战绩。3段战绩开天，米芾进行蓄力后，可以在不消耗破防层数的情况下，对敌人造成一次视为猛击类型的高额伤害。
Yeah,
这次
she's
伤害
physical.
不算作触发了猛
I don't
击的
use any
物理
physical
正
teams,
常，且不
unfortunately.
属于战绩伤害。但诸如
Maybe
连
she'd
续
be
记忆
if
强
she's
度的
a
实
is she a
将能够正
DPS?
常提升本次的
Oh
伤
no,
害。
she's a defender, right?
值得注意
Or
的
whatever.
是，一段战绩释放后，不仅会返还大
I'm
量
here
激
for the
励，
gambit, so I
且
pull on
二
all
段
banners.
和
I
三
mean,
段战绩
like I
的
just
激
said,
励
I
消
put
耗
at
都比
least
一般
60
技能
pulls
更
into every
低。
banner,
各位管理员们
but I
可
only
以更
go
自由地
hard
使用这些技能
on a banner if I
连
want
续
the
技
character.
全出无悔。当有敌人达到3层破防及以上时，
I mostly go to
米芾以及
60
上勾
for
拳
weapon
攻
pulls.
击前方的敌人，对其造成伤害，并施加物理脆弱，且随后可以在一段时间里直接衔接第二段战绩追刑。
She goes well with the admin team.
细
Gotcha.
心的管理员们可能已经发现了，米芾的连接技和二段战绩所需的破防层数都是3层，这意味着触发
Wow,
米芾
luck
的连
is
接
so
技
bad.
后
Same.
是非
I've
常
hard
容易
pitied
再
most
追加
weapons
2
that
段
I've
和3
pulled,
段战绩，
except for
打出一
Anthropopathy.
套伤害不
No,
足的
never
小
mind.
连招的。
She's going to replace MC. Okay, so she replaces Enfield in the team, or Enman team, or Enman in the Enman team.
强制击飞前方所有敌人，狠狠将其砸向地面，造成物理伤害，且随后也可以在一段时间内直接衔接第二段战绩追刑。米芾的终结技本身可以造成较高的10%伤害，也可以在关键时刻补充重要的破防层数，
She looks really
让
good.
触发第二段战绩时的效果更加顺畅。
I assume Mifu's dropping
那么接
first,
下来
right?
我们就通过实战视频来了解一下米芾在战场中的表现吧。首先啊，是由米芾领头的物理队来挑战隐通风杯玩法中的旁门外道这一关。
Because they put her
想
first
必
on
大
the
家
banner.
都还对这一关中无法被控
Usually
制
they
的
do
莉莉
that
者努
visual
力
shit.
记忆
And
犹新。
I felt like someone had
开
said
场
it at
面
some
对一
point,
群
but
精
I
英莉莉
couldn't
者
remember.，
我们先用米芾的一段战绩将他们全部拉至身前，随后配合
Her
二段战绩
grouping,
和其
she's
他队
basically
员，
like a
敌人的破
Gilberta
防
for
层数
pure
迅速
physical
来到了
teams, no?
3层。
in terms of utility. Like, even if she wasn't very good, she'd still be very useful for that. Grouping is fucking huge in games like this with relatively limited wide AoE. So the utility alone, she's fucking crazy. If you play physical, you definitely want her.
同时，陈的连接技和战技也对目标施加了另外2次破
I was gonna pull for her to be honest, but after I saw Camille, I was like, nah. Fair enough. Only thing is though, it looks like she can't pull these big stationary enemies, which makes sense. But
让我们找好一个角度，释放第3段战技，一阵猛烈的拳风呼啸而出，同时击到了2名敌人。
Time to build Ember for her, lovely.
接下来来看看对战残暴的巨兽天。
Her and Funny are gonna pair up amazingly, maybe.
开场我们先借助
If
洛
you
奇的
make
战
like a
技
hybrid physical electric team with like her and Arclight and stuff, that
随
might
后
be
发
a
动
thing.
米芙的连接技，对其施加物理脆弱状态。由于天赋的加持，
Because she also
米
gets
芙将在
physical
连接后获得护
susceptibility.
盾，并在护盾持续期间获得更强的抗打断能力。
Very
紧接
tanky.
着，我们释放秋丽的终结技，恢复一定记忆力，并衔接米芙的终结技。
You're just watching this now, or is this a review? Well, it's a watch and a review. I'm giving my thoughts while I'm watching it. I think for the gift pass. Yeah, her gripping and flying just obliterates the area 100%. And then Arclight applies the wide area electric
米
and
芙在
flesh
释放终结技后，可以直接衔接第2段战技，一通战技连招输出后，天谷巨兽甚至还没来得及进入愤怒状态，便化为了灰烬。从刚才的
So, here, because another ad is dropping over on the purple app, and while I'm taking this opportunity, we're definitely like neither these, at least from my perspective, none of the limited characters they put out so far have been actually bad in any way. Which is kind of crazy. Like, they all have something that makes them particularly useful, even if they're not like numbers wise the best. For example, like, let's say Mifu doesn't really do much for damage. The fact that she can group enemies, the fact that she can apply physical susceptibility, the fact that she can provide interrupt protection on herself is like super crazy. You know what I mean? Throw Gilberta in there too, 100%. You could throw Gilberta in there, you could, I mean, then you just have all the grouping fucking everywhere. The only downside is you wouldn't be able to have Perlica in that team, which Perlica really helps Fungy. Anyone can be a sub TPS in a way, yeah. Like even Last Right, for example, who like she's not the best sub DPS on the planet, but she can still act as a proper sub DPS for Yvonne if you want to use her as like a cold infliction battery. And as such an ult battery for Yvonne. But yeah, like every character that they've released so far has some kind of like main use, and then they have some kind of like off use kind of deal, which I think is really cool. That's NTE. This is Arcanine Enfield. I just finished the NTE thing a bit ago. So if you want to see that, I'll post the section of the VOD later.
米芙拥有的3段战技赋予了他多样的能力，既可以狙怪，又可以造成爆发性的物理伤害。只要有队友能够配合施加破防层数，米芙就可以大展拳脚，利用连歇技和战技的连招，暴风骤雨般的打出大量的物理伤害。如今融合了清波拳法与武林技艺的米芙，面对昔日的师傅，究竟胜负如何，就敬请各位管理员们见证了。介绍完了老朋友米芙，
I will say it looks like they've
看看本次的
unless they're not even talking about the story yet, they seem like they're being a bit more restrictive about what's going to happen.
之后，卡缪似乎引起了不少管理员们的关
But we'll
注，
see.
大家都对他身为血魔、隶属赛什卡的身份充满好奇。具体来说，他是赛什卡这一组织的看护人，
Sheshka.
负责追
Is
查
that how
各
it's
类内部的
pronounced?
犯罪案件，也是一场来自赛什卡的委托调查，
Seshka.
指引我们与卡缪就此相
It
遇。
looks like the first is an S
在
and
他
the
的冷
second
淡
is
介
a
绍
sh.
下，我们得知这次的事件因一份匿名寄给赛什卡的血液样本而起，而运输卡车的失联与运输人员的身亡，又为
I was
此
wondering how
增
to
添了
pronounce that
层层迷雾。我们本该与卡缪协力调查，但他对合作表现出冷淡的态度，执意独自追查。虽然在管理员的主动下，卡缪不再沉默，开口道出了所掌握的信息，但他最初的回避
So
以
he's
几
got
乎
like a
执拗的
blood
态度
spear and a
让我们
little
意识到，
thorny blood
此次
crown
的案
type
件
thing.
并不简单，
This is
背
not
后
NP,
或许
bro.
隐藏着更大的隐情，甚至与卡缪
Broski.
不为人知的往事有关。为了揭开谜底，
Look,
我们沿
here's
着
the
滴
deal.
落的血痕一路追踪。
I keep saying it.
很
It's
显
fine.
然，真凶似乎有备而来。
It has the version
也许
1.1
还有
stream so
更多
far. I
危险
just finished
在
the
这之
version
后
1.1 stream
不
for
知道等
NTE,
待着卡缪和管理员的是什
and it
么
was
呢？
very good. Now I'm watching the
从独自追查
1.3
到并肩作战，
Enfield one.
随着卡缪与我们之间的信任逐渐积累，他也不吝惜在我们面前展露自己的战斗方式。
I leave no shadow.
basically doing a little bit of a double feature. But the funny clock app doesn't let you actually change a lot of the stuff, at least from the way that I'm streaming it.
挥舞的长枪被猩红色的薄雾笼罩，当它释放真正力量时，
Vanguard with a
会
polymer
展开
scope
巨
it
大
is.
的单翼，降下血色枪雨，用更猛烈的攻击横扫整个战场。身为灼热属性的先锋干员，卡缪的连线技和终结技都能回复大量技力。它的特色机制在于，战技所生成的血火血翼能为敌人施加长时间的虚弱和灼热脆弱等负面状态，且配合连线技还能为队伍提供连击效果。为了达成更默契的配合，我们不妨来一起深入了解下他的战斗技巧吧。 卡缪的普通攻击歃血离罪，可以进行集中武断普通攻击，对敌人造成灼热伤害。处决敌人时将造成大量的灼热伤害，并恢复一定的技力。战技虚火焚影，卡缪召唤血火血翼飞向敌人，对一定范围内的敌人造成灼热伤害，并施加灼热附着。随后，血火血翼会在主要的目标周围盘桓，对其施加长时间的虚弱和灼热脆弱效果。 该目标被击败时，血火血翼则会立即飞向附近的另一个敌人，继续对目标造成灼热伤害，并施加灼热附着、虚弱和灼热脆弱等效果。这意味着，即使是在有多个敌人的情况下，也不用担心已被施加战技效果的敌人快速倒下而浪费激励了。不过要注意的是，血火血翼在场上最多只能同时存在一局。当管理员再次释放战技时，已在场的血火血翼会消失。连线技追星之极。 当有敌人的灼热附着被消耗或吸收后，就可以发动。卡缪在敌人之间来回穿梭，造成灼热伤害，并恢复一定的技力。当受血火血翼影响的敌人被卡缪的连线技命中时，还会在短暂延迟后发生一次爆裂，使该敌人受到一次额外的灼热伤害，并使队伍获得连击效果。由于卡缪的战技自带灼热附着，所以无论是被蓝丸町这样的干员通过攻击吸收，还是通过其他附着造成的法术异常的方式消耗。 都可以很轻松地触发卡缪的连线技。终结技猩红坠雨，卡缪展开单翼飞向空中，落下枪雨，并衔接横扫攻击，对大范围内的敌人造成灼热伤害，并施加灼热附着，同时恢复一定的技力。释放终结技后的一段时间内，卡缪的下一次战技会被替换为追猎。追猎本身是为连线技，不消耗激励，且命中后可以恢复激励。无论目标是否受血火血翼的影响。 只要追猎命中，就可以使队伍获得连击效果。这样一来，管理员们就可以在最需要的时机使用追猎来配合其他干员的战技或终结技来进行输出了。那么接下来，我们同样通过实战视频来了解一下卡缪在实际作战中的表现吧。首先，我们来对战一群天使。 正好可以小试牛刀。开场时已经有不少敌人受到了自然附着的影响，这真是个好机会。
If you specifically like edgy vampire boy though, which I love edgy vampire boy, then this might be your
大家
first
注意
cool
看啊
organized drop.
残血的敌人因燃烧而倒下之后，血翼又会立即飞向下一个目标，再次施加灼热附着，并触发燃烧异常。
Because this guy's
如此
really
往
sick.
复，
His
我们仅
character's
使用了
fine.
一次战技，所有敌人就像多米诺骨牌一样逐个倒下。 当血翼飞向最后一只大型天使时，我们乘胜追击，立即开启卡缪和吉尔佩尔终结技，分别造成灼热和自然附着，利用腐蚀异常先削弱敌人，然后在使用卡缪的连线技后，配合卡缪终结技的追猎效果，完成一次华丽的收割。接下来，我们要与3个历练者大斧哥来速战速决。 一开场，我们立即使用卡缪的战技和终结技，为所有敌人施加灼热附着的同时，将追猎效果积攒在手中。随后开启蓝丸敌的终结技，攻击敌人的同时，恰好吸收了敌人的灼热附着，触发了卡缪的连线技，为队伍首先积攒了一层连击效果。接下来，我们使用卡缪终结技留下的追猎技能，不但不会消耗连击残数，还会额外叠加一层。时机已到，开启满容莫转出的蓝丸町战技。 配合上2层连击带来的大幅度增伤，直接一举消灭所有的敌人，轻松获胜。相信通过刚才卡缪的实战表现啊，大家可以更直观地感受到他在各个队伍中的强大功能。进入战斗后，他可以率先使用战技召唤血火血翼，对敌人施加灼热附着和各种负面状态。只要队友能够利用灼热附着，就可以轻松地触发他的连线技，在恢复激励的同时，还能为队伍提供宝贵的连击效果。 既能加快队伍的技能循环，又能提供各种增加效果。卡缪绝对可以说是各种队伍里不可多得的多面手。跨越各种阻挠后，管理员与卡缪是否能抵达真相？血痕的镜头又将指向何方？一切的结局正在等待我们一同揭晓。
Energy, like generation, like actual generation, not just refund. That's crazy.
在本次版本中，我们还准备了多项新玩法，带给各位管理员们体验。常驻玩法引通丰碑将新增高难度挑战内容。
A new difficulty challenge from a monument。
在普多模式下挑战成功，便可在同步推出的限时活动“丰碑留名，奋身”中领取包括千金玉在内的多种奖励。在版本故事藏剑于谷落下帷幕之后，我们将跟随指引来到演武平台，解锁全新的常驻玩法“选剑演武”。这是一种风险与回报并存的战斗玩法，管理员们可以在平台中随机抽取名牌。每张名牌都会显示一组敌人以及对应的战力点，每抽取一张名牌，敌人的战力总数都会相加，并在下方显示对应的奖励数额。但为什么说这个玩法有风险呢？是因为抽名牌可不是越多越好，敌人的战力点数之和正好达到10点时，对应的奖励数额最高。战力点数超过10点时，不仅奖励数额会回落，而且战斗难度还会大幅度上升。抽取完毕后，名牌上的所有敌人会同时发起进攻。由于名牌是随机抽取的
，Oh, they're drawn at random.
会面临
You're playing
从未见过的敌人组合
You're playing fucking blackjack
战斗体验。将他们全部都击败后，即可获得奖励数额对应的武林调度券。值得一提的是，管理员们可以提前在平台旁边的高台区域放置防御塔辅助作战，到时候大家可以多尝试不同的设备，让战斗变得更加轻松。
Feel free to try different facilities. In other words, feel free to try to cram as many mortars as you can into one spot.
数额上限，甚至2级以后还可以解锁奖励翻倍功能。开启该功能后，战力总数不变，但对应的奖励数额翻倍。每日完成限定次数的奖励挑战后，可进入自由演算模式，自由开启战斗、试验配对。除了每次挑战可获得的调度券以外，伴随玩法上线，我们还准备了限时奖励活动。完成指定任务即可获取活动奖励。总的来说，有限的奖励翻倍机会，有限的名牌放弃机会，还有随着抽取而实时变化的名牌库剩余信息，都是我们留给管理员体验博弈乐趣的小设计。抽或者不抽，这是一个问题。除此之外，我们还将新增常驻玩法微镜碎片。在击败巨山吼兽本次的最终敌人之后，管理员们可以随时进入行动手册中的微镜碎片重新挑战，获得千金运等手动奖励。在这次的新版本中，爱创作的卡莉来到了武林，继续书写她的童话书。限时拍照活动，卡莉的武林童话将迎来开启，请各位管理员帮助卡莉完成她的作品吧。最后将要为大家带来的是一项全新的挑战玩法——危机合约。这个新玩法最大的特点在于，战斗难度将完全由各位管理员们自己定义，而难度自定义的关键就在于难度指标的选择。接下来就让我和海猫一起给大家演示下危机合约的具体玩法吧。
好，现在我们来到了危机合约的主界面啊，那可以看到这儿陈列了很多词条，那让 Ra 给大家介绍一下吧。
大家可以看到词条一共有3行，对吧？分别是1分、2分和3分。那这里面呢，越往下面的词条分数越高，但是也就越难啊。并且大家可以看到，在一些词条的中间还有一个比较细的这么一个连线。这其实代表呢，这些词条之间是相互冲突的，你只能在连线的词条中间
This reminds me of Destiny. So, this actually kind of reminds me of Destiny, because in Destiny there's a whole game mode like this. Well, there used to be a game mode like this called Nightfalls, where you would like fully customize a lot of the stuff. But now in Destiny 2, every game mode is like this, where you basically just choose a bunch of modifiers that give you extra points and stuff, and increase the difficulty accordingly. I don't know if it's the same as Destiny 2 though, where literally the best idea is to just find whatever modifiers you can cheese the fuck out of, and then do your best to do that, obviously, and like build around it. I have no idea. It might be something like that, it might not.
可以往右边看，包括我们词条的类型也非常的多样啊。比如说现在海猫现在点到的这个禁止闪避，是不是感觉有一点可怕？
Yeah, like they look very basic.
等会儿会试一试这个词条。
确实很可怕。先给
Of like increase enemy damage you can't dodge.
我这边看到有2个黄色的词条啊，这是什么呀？
Well, this is the OG hard content for other games, so it looks pretty
我们叫
familiar.
它
Gotcha.
密钥指标啊。这2个指标你一旦选中了之后，首先后面有一批被锁上的词条才可以被选中。第二是这2个指标本身也很特殊，它们不仅有一定的负面作用，而且它们还有一定正面的作用。这2个作用而且是不一样的。 玩家可以根据自己的阵容来选择说，感觉哪个
I mean, I wouldn't want to switch controlled operator once battle begins
比较
anyway.
特殊的这么一个设计。
好，那士兵时我们可以选择一些进行挑战了。那我要
Rip on
大胆伸
Destiny 2， it's
手
not a
一
Rip
下
on
看
Destiny
你表
2。
现喽。
对，我们选择，我随便选一些吧。
That is not
然
a
后
original
让
piece
我
of
来先试一试。
idea。
好，先我随便点了一些词条，把它累积到了一个25的一个难度。
This was fun though。
那我相信这个是有一定挑战的。然后我选择使用这样的物理队进行。
哦，经典物理队。
OK。
笑得很诡异啊！我知道，可能对我来说，刚才有很多词条可能很不妙啊。不过没关系，我们主要给大家来演示一下这个。
We get to watch him get his ass
看
kicked。
左上角这边其实你看有4个数字，其实代表了我们一共有4波怪，波与波的之间间隙其实会有一些回血啊什么样的一些东西。
对，没错。那我们现在只要触摸光点就可以开始战斗了。
要不赶紧开始？哦，第一波怪嘛，小试牛刀，几个小天使。
没错，那我们使用小层啊进行一个叠层。哎，不对啊，刚才我连携之后怎么只叠了1层啊？
哎，你忘了你刚刚选了一个词条吗？每5秒钟只能施加1层破防或者法术附着哦。
像我这样小层的一些连携和技能的组合都不能很好的奏效，
会降低非常多。
对，硬着头皮上吧。
哇！
我竟然还点了这样的，就是敌人死后在地上留下了一滩伤害。
So toxic residue。
那这个对我们4个近战的
Is this live stream? This is the live stream for
Enfield。4个近战的一个物理队来说
，The NT one I already just watched, and then when I'm done streaming, I'll put up a VOD。
哦，你打的这个好艰难啊，海妈。
确实很艰难。
闪呀，你闪呀！
不对，我想起来了，我点了禁止闪避啊，左下角其实已经早有提示啊，我们已经禁止闪避了，所以啊，那面对这样的攻势的话，这个不能躲开敌人攻击的话，也非常难处理。
知道禁止闪避的可怕了吧？
确实，而且刚才我还发现我选了个非常难的词条，是我还不能切干远。那我觉得我可以选择放弃，
下把再来。
确实。
哎，海猫，听我一句劝，真的把这个禁止闪避10条拿下吧。
好吧，我觉得确实有点难了，我还是
Yeah, the no dodging is kind of crazy。
不过啊，我相信以管理员的智慧啊，一定是有办法破解。那我们今天就还是要用刚才那个阵容去打，那我们就先这样试一下了。
事不宜迟，赶紧上。
但是刚才的大部分词条其实都没有改，这个阵容对于这个词条来说还是比较难打的。那我们看这次能不能逆天改命。
哦，你学会小技巧了啊！
确实，我的手上技能要捏实一点才能放出
啊，这样就可以刚好避免加不上的问题。哎，你看，你刚刚这个是你操作菜了啊，自己没闪掉。
I like。
我已经忘记掉我自己可以。
That's really funny。
没关系，这个仍然是一种。
I like that they basically just put 2 guys, having them play this, and then one of them is giving the other one shit while he's trying to play。
因为我们在外面选了，就是使你的技能伤害这些都降低，但是会使你非技能的这些伤害都提高的这么一个词条。
They should do this more。
的话刚好就不属于技能伤害，所以说其实非常的适合用来打出一个高的。
Just getting to see them like bigger and above each other。
形势不太妙。哦，还好你坚持到。哎呀，你看。
Ember Manor should not be bothered by the dodge disable。
回血的球在这个毒物里面。
啊，确实。
稍微有点不好吃。
Seems like Mifu Manors maybe too。Because I think she has some shit like that too。
哎呦，
好，打出
I can't wait to see solo Ember contingency contract。
不对，完全没伤害。你这个
终极之又是没有伤害。
这个是你操作菜了啊，自己没闪掉。
对啊，我已经忘记掉。
因为你刚刚选了一个很吓人的词条，是当第2次以后，每个人放自己的终结技都会没伤害的。如果你选这个的话，一定要非常小心。
What the fuck？
哎呦！你的小城快顶不住了，感觉你小城快要顶不住。哎呦，哇，你这下运气好，刚好闪过了对面那个怪物跑过来。但是我感觉
So I just play a solo unit。
是很艰难。
Yeah, 100%。Solo unit contingency contract。
不知道我顶不顶得住，只有26点血，只要碰到地上那个毒。
I can't wait to do a 4-star to see 4 stars do this solo. Yes。
终归还是没逃过。
Now let's see what happens when you change. Okay, so
这个原来是给各位管理员做一下演示啊。就是还是非常有挑战的，而且有非常多可能会限制到自己干员的一些情况。
哦，你发现没有？他还会给你上寒冷附着哦，下面那个指示框很明显。
确实。
Wow, yeah, the cryo infliction thing on the bottom is really, really.
没想到还是物理大天使。这边怪物对于主控的伤害还是太高了。
Is that a thing they had before? I don't remember that being a thing.
主控受到伤害
Maybe I'm blind.
增加的一个词条。
I thought when I fought a unit like
没想
that,
到
I
你并
really
位
got
这
to
里
see
还
a
在
whole
坚持
lot
啊！
of the
没事没
infliction
事，
stuff
看
until
还
I
有没
get
有？哎
frozen.
呀，这哎不好，操作失误！哎呀，我的
拼尽全力无法战胜。
哎
Him even getting
这个
to
躲上，差一点点失衡。
Stage
刚
3.
刚海猫拼尽全力还是没有打过呀。没事儿，我来组一个
Alright,
我
nice.
叫小燃烧队的这么一个队伍吧。这个队伍呢，相比于刚刚一样的词条的情况下，其实会更加合理。哎，等下
It's
大
new,
家可
nice.
能就知道为什么会更合理了。
趁着战斗开始之前，
其实是可以切干员的。我们先切到佩利卡这边，然后我们开始作战。
Well, like, turns out I have to change my factory again because of the upcoming update. I actually have only been changing it once every few updates.
电 ，OK。
Because if you just make it efficient enough, then you'll overproduce so much that it will literally
大家
last
一定
a
好
few
奇为什
patches
么刚刚
before
伤
you
害
run
那
out
么
of
高
shit.？
那是因为啊，我们狼卫这个触发出来的左右附着，如果是碰到别的一些法术附着，它被
Like
形成一个法
mine
术
is the
异
same
常
as
的
it
话，
has been
其实
since
是不会算到刚刚那个减伤的那
right
个。
when
所以说我们可以利用
1.1
这个特性，尽量多累积一些附着的情况下，利用狼卫的这个产生燃烧去打出大量的伤害。
那看来靠这套体系的话，就有可能能够
Aside from
打败
adding
消
the
灭
stuff for like the
大家可以看
very
到这
new
么一个
items, but that's
大
only
天
adding
使
stuff. I
通
haven't
过
had to
燃烧伤
actually
害加
change
导电
anything.
的这么一个组合作用，它就迅速的在第一轮很快的被解决。
Should I buy individual furniture at
大
stores?
家
Does
可以
that
看
help
到啊，因
unlock
为
anything? It
佩
helps
利卡
with
是
your
远程干员，
collections.
主控远程干员的时候
Your furniture，
小怪的
collection
死亡的地点会离佩利卡会是有一定距离的，
But it depends on
就
the
比
piece
较
of
不容易
furniture.
吃到那个
Because
地
some of
上
them you
毒
can
的
get
这么一个
elsewhere.
伤害。
确实。
快救我！虽然没有伤害了，但是奶还在，很关键啊！这波很关键。哇，这一波是真的有点舒服。我们这边终结技多释放几次之后会没有伤害，但是它的治疗效果
Yeah, so I guess enemies or allies with healing effects and stuff are gonna be quite
非常
nice
有用的，能够让我们的容错
on
率
that
大大
modifier.
提高。
So like that's an example of a way you
这
can
是
break
大家
that
熟悉的
modifier
黄蜂
is you
盾指的
basically
两
just
只
use
天使
ultimates that
这
don't
次
deal
我们
damage.
使用远程，尽量不要靠近他们。
I wonder how Feng Yi's ultimate would be, because her ultimate technically just augments her normal attacks, right? Would she still do a fuck ton of damage or no?
造成大量伤害和输出。
And would she do less damage inside of her ultimate than outside of her ultimate, which would be really fucking goofy. That would be very funny. Is me through the next banner? Most likely,
大
yeah.
家可以看到啊，虽然这个词条本身非常的难，但只要我们去选出合理的队伍，总有办法能够战胜。
Nice.
经过我和海猫的这么一番演示，相信大家也对危机合约的玩法有了一定了解。我们的设计初衷是希望各位管理员在自由设置难度、自由搭配队伍以及思考与验证对策中享受战斗的乐趣。像刚才我和海猫的演示，也只是其中的一种游玩方式，还有更多的玩法与搭配正等候着各位管理员们发现。到时候，勇于尝试的管理员们可以完成指定任务，获得活动代币，用于在活动奖励商店兑换千金玉、存续的痕迹等各种奖励。虽然我们鼓励挑战精神，但这些奖励嘛，还是希望大家有种还没怎么发力就已经得到了的感觉。而且在本次玩
So
法
they
的
want
活
everyone
动
to
期间
feel rewarded,
管理员们还能
but
看
they
见
also
自己的
want
名片上
like they want to
显示出挑
separate
战
the
成功后
letting
的
you push
最高
yourself
分
really
数
hard
记录。
and
也是
the
希望大家能够在这段时
rewards
间
to an
内
extent.
留下一些证明，来纪念这份挑战高峰的决心。看到这里啊，可能已经有不少管理员们正在摩拳擦掌备战危机合约了。我们会在危机合约玩法正式开启的前7天，特别开启理智类活动危机筹备。管理员们在完成指定任务后，除了能获得理智消耗许可和应急理智加强剂以外，还可领取装备金砖助记和冷却纸。希望大家能够玩
So
得尽兴。
see readiness event.
接下来，我们将带给各位管理员更多版本活动信息。
Interesting.
伴随米福和卡缪2位新干员加入周末地，我们将以这2位干员为中心，依次开放以下活动。首先便是全副无悔和逐罪者2期
Of
特
course,
许
we
寻
do
访。
headhunting
米
banners.
福和卡缪将分别在对应寻访中获得概率提升。与此同时，我们也为大家准备了
Upgrade
2位
trial
干员的
events
试用活动，以及配套的7日签到活动
Augments
全与星河与夜驱逐罪。登录完成签到，便可累计获得对应寻访的各5张限时寻访凭证等奖励。大家也别忘了前往采购中心的集成配额交易，可兑换对应寻访的5张限时特许寻访凭证。而关于米福和卡缪的冒险，管理员们也可以在2位干员的叙事活动中亲身体验了。在米福的叙事活动以全问心中啊，
Okay,
我们
so
将与
neither of
他
them
一
is
起
tied to
迎接
anything else.
3位师傅的复仇之战。 而在卡缪的叙事活动《王者之舞》中，我们将和他一起见证血染背后的阴谋与真相。在武器方面啊，武库交易所也陆续上新2把全新的6星武器，双手剑赤鹰以及长柄武器杜红祝福。管理员们可以在降阶生灵与燃赤身宇宙生领对应的武器。那装备方面啊，我们也新增了全新的旧分装备组，也对清波装备组与点剑装备组进行了部件更新。我们也将在本次继续上新3种装饰物品，它们包括虎牢关、猩红记忆和龙泡泡气球。据说虎牢关是米芾当时关押某个惹事精专用的设施。那不论是想要还原当时的情景，还是想要自己亲身体验这种被关押的感觉其实都可以。有兴趣的管理员请务必体验一下。猩红记忆是一面承载着卡缪重要回忆与情感的相框，在这份重要的信物前，管理员们可以与卡缪一同分享这份回忆。那有了可自由摆放的龙泡泡气球之后管理员们也可以将它摆放在任意地区，使其成为新的地标建筑。那我们非常欢迎各位管理员尽情发挥创造力，按自己的喜好摆放新的装饰物品。如果有特别满意的摆放效果大家也可以通过拍照分享，我们也会再接再厉，推出更多有趣的装饰物品。此外，新一期里程碑活动协议通行证苍山也将同步上新。解锁对应的协议通行证后管理员们就可以获得自选6星武器补给，包括新增的6星双手剑幻想苦痛和6星长柄武器灯火使命，还有新增的名片主题苍山长气、头像长鸣、头像框剑影衬纹和贴纸剑装等多种奖励等待管理员获取。随着新版本的开启引导活动寻剑幽谷也将开放，欢迎各位管理员前往藏剑谷区域探索，完成解锁协议传送点、开启协议储存箱等任务领取丰厚奖励。在过往的前瞻节目中我们为大家预告过一系列优化改动，也将正式在本次版本中实现。在交互性与易用性方面为了让大家的变强之路走得更加顺畅，我们新增了装备的批量精锻功能。当管理员们精锻装备时可以一次性选择多件耗费装备，连续精锻直至精锻成功，减少重复操作。若精锻强化提前成功则会返还本次精锻未耗费装备和装备精锻。我们也观察到部分管理员获取大量武器后无法快捷处理不需要的武器。
I feel like that was something that we kind of expected to happen,
武器批量分解和锁定管理功能。
首先，我们来介绍一下分解功能。
管理员们可以在会动中将不需要的非6星武器批量分解为
I'll be going back to the
对
NTE thing to break it down.
而且在进行武库生理时，当贵重品库的武器数量超过上限时可以通过自动弹窗快速跳转到贵重品库进行武器分解。为了防止管理员们不小心分解想要保留的武器，我们还配合推出了锁定管理功能。管理员们可以一键锁定或是解锁全部5星武器，或者解锁超出满潜能数量的5星武器。我们还优化了武器机制的刷取体验。当管理员们刷取武器机制时可以先选定多把心仪武器。如果获得了3个词条都契合心仪武器的无瑕机制，那这个机制就会被自动锁定，并且打上完美适配的标记，以便大家能够迅速定位满意的机制。那为了让大家的探索体验更加流畅，我们也增加了区分任务优先级的功能。在任务列表中当期干员的叙事任务在版本期间的显示顺序更为靠前。而且还增添有版本推荐的标签，以提醒各位管理员及时体验当期版本的新干员任务。此外，我们也优化了手柄和键鼠的操作切换逻辑。我们也在持续打磨操作细节，力求为大家带来更加流畅的切换体验。而地区建设系统也会在主界面新增事务总览。通过这个节点，
this feels like a
我们
very
就能
much a
够总览
health
物资调
update
度、仓储节点、环境监测等各项建设系统信息，
to like make the game
并
a
在
lot
地图上快
like
速定位
easier
这
to
些系
understand
统
for
信息
people.
比如，我们现在看到的是锦玉谷的物资调度终端，它的目前等级和升级所消耗的武林调度券已直接显示。管理员们可以快捷跳转至地图界面
Where's
的
this
对
game?
应
I
位置，
just
快速
told
前
you,
往升
Damien,
级。
it is Arknights Anfield.
同时，当管理员看到可购买的物资数量即将溢出的提醒 可以点击跳转到对应的物资调度界面，直接进行物资交易，非常方便。另一方面啊，我们也在不断优化集成工业系统。我们这次啊，就为扩容反应池加上了自动处理复数配方阻塞的功能，因为我们发现啊，有部分管理员会遇到扩容反应池阻塞的问题，往往是一台机器内呢设置了多个配方，同时呢多种产物完全堵塞，产物也无法正常运转。为了解决这个问题啊，我们新增了自动处理复数配方阻塞的选项，且默认勾选。那在选项勾选的同时，且因为配方未配平导致多个产物同时阻塞时，扩容反应池会立即清空缓冲区，来保证反应的正常进行。同时啊，在扩容反应池作为蓝图被保存时，选项的勾选状态呢也会被保存，这样管理员就可以更加轻松的进行复数配方的生产，不用担忧啊因为未配平导致一段时间后产物突然阻塞了。除了产物阻塞，大停电也是一个令人头疼的问题。那以往管理员的工程系统越是复杂，大停电导致的工厂停摆更是让大家觉得难以处理。
Damien, don't ask questions if you're not gonna listen.
增设了备用电源功能，用于紧急供电。当管理员在线时，如果某个地区的电力耗尽，备用电源将会自动启用，临时为所有设备提供无线电力，尽可能的延长集成工业系统的正常工作时间。那管理员啊，也可以将此选项关闭，可以自由选择备用电源的开启时间。
So, okay, is it always 30 minutes, do you think? Or do you think it's like, because it's like percentages here, so is it a flat amount of power that's just going to go away in 30 minutes, or is it just 30 minutes, and then you're done? Does he say? Automatically activates? And it provides unlimited electricity to all facilities, extending the normal operation time as much as possible. Interesting. Huh. How interesting. Yeah, I mean, this is really useful for people. You know what's gonna be the funniest shit? Someone's gonna optimize this. Someone is gonna make one of those DIGE or pulse width modulation systems specifically with this in mind, so you can use all of this and optimize it to save you energy. They are 100% going to do it, and it's gonna work, by the way. That's the funniest shit. You're literally just going to have people who set this up to perfectly optimize it. I honestly, I cannot wait, because that sounds like the goofiest shit you will ever see. I know someone's gonna do it 100%. It's just how. It's how and when. That's the only question. How and when will they do it? Not if they will do it. But yeah, so let us continue since the ads on the purple app have finished.
可以自由选择备用电源的开启时间。不过备用电源将在启动一段时间后呢耗尽，耗尽之后就需要额外时间来恢复，所以大家可以把备用电源当成缓冲，趁备用电源还未耗尽时重新调整电力布局。我们还优化了50的供电逻辑，集成核心区域内的吸氧供电桩和吸氧中继器，现在也可以和外部的吸氧供电桩和吸氧中继器。
I could never be an electrical engineer.
这样管理员在野外拉电线时呢，就能够更加节省供电设备了。在战斗方面啊，我们优化了屏幕外敌人发起攻击时的预警提示，希望今后管理员与敌人作战时呢，特别是与大量敌人作战时，可以更好的识别即将来袭的攻击并进行闪避。不仅如此啊，还有系统交互方面的优化，我们也注意到部分管理员啊，希望在拜访好友后啊，还是直接返回自己的地将号。于是呢，我们额外新增了返回地将号的选项。那以后管理员在结束拜访好友后，可以自由选择返回地点。既可以选择结束拜访，返回原先的位置。
Okay, so now you get to pick between the two. Cool.
还有啊，为了减轻管理员们的日常负担，我们也调整了当前的日常任务，包括提升了部分任务的可获得活跃度，降低了部分任务的完成难度，以及新增任务。例如啊，此前每日消耗60理智和120理智，可以分别获得10点活跃度。现在呢，任务条件不变，但可获得活跃度呢提升至了20。此前每日累计击败20个敌人才可以获得。
So I guess it's to make it so that you can do it more naturally.
只需击败10个敌人就可以获得了。 而之所以这样调整是因为我们发现有不少管理员在过往呢是通过刷机制完成这一日常任务的，但在可刷取机制的所有点位中有一部分点位的敌人是少于20个的。
Yeah.
那导致部分管理员
Because that is how most people do it. They'll either do it with essence farming or
敌人数量下调。那这样大家也许
they'll do
在
the
刷
other
某些机制的时
missions.
候只需要刷一次机制就能够快速完成任务，获得每日奖励了。此外，我们还新增了2个日常任务。管理员们在地江号收集
Interacting with stock redistribution is good, and Dijon is good. Those are fucking great tasks to add for people. Because a lot of people do that as their daily
综合来
shit.
说，我们这段时间一直在观察各位管理员的日常游玩过程，并且听取了大家反馈，才对以上的日常任务
Yeah,
进行了
that's
这一系列
great.
调整。
Them changing the daily tasks, not to force you to do what they want, but to change it to what you're going to do in the average day so that you just get it is nice.
为大家提供更好的游戏
Because it just
体验
encourages you to play in the way that you're wanting to, and then to reward you for it. Basically.
那介绍完了本次悬疑散记的前瞻内容，也请各位管理员和我们一起展望未来版本的新内容吧。在和大家分享这些内容的同时
Okay, so no big
后续版本
story
的
stuff
开发
aside
工
from
作
the
也正在
character
进
stories.
行。那下一个版本也会是规模较大的一个版本。如果说这次的寻宝之旅是远离武林城纷争的一段小憩，那么在未来的下一个版本，我们将重新把目光投回武林城的漩涡中心。
Part of the vortex.
管理员一行将与应龙特勤队队长爵再度携手，组成先锋队伍，以封锁武林盛大裂隙
I'm gonna
为
be
目标
honest.
深入北部禁区。北部禁区
Okay.
这片被神秘瘴气笼罩的区，当帷幕落下，2张新地图让大家在各位管理员
Cool. So
那这个版本的
two
新内容
maps,
也会非常多。
potential
首先
2
是这
new
个版本
characters.
将会
The reason why I'm skipping a little bit through that is purely because they tend to overspoil for story, and I'm not sure I want to. I can just look at the cool areas.
各位管理员带来2张新地图，管理员们也会继续深入主线章节，体验这2张全新的主线地图。而且我们也希望让大家在今年的每个版本中
I feel
都
like I
能
skipped
够
the
体
perfect
验到
part
新
because
地
he's
图，
just talking about
也会有
the
新的
new
剧情
maps
内容
and
供大
the
家
fact
体验
that。there's new story.
那更多的活动内容呢和玩法也正在
More
筹备
gameplay
中
modes are in
敬请期待
preparation as well as
那么除了
events.
地图
Cool.
之外集成工业系统在未来版本也会迎来迄今为止最大的一次更新。我们将引入全新的工业形态气体。我们计划通过新科技的引入，帮助管理员们简化部分产物的生产逻辑。在未来通过新的科技
In before
设
someone
备
makes
以及
mustard
新的
gas
开采
and
点类型，
nukes their whole
大家将会
factory.
比以往
Makes
更
it
快、更简便
inhospitable.
的获得如锡壤、褐铜块之类的产物了。希望新科技在为工厂建设带来更多乐趣的同时呢，也能够大大便利大家的工业发展。管理员们也能够以此为基础更方便的探索新产物的制造。此外，我们也会在后续的版本新地图中增加更多的矿物开采点，期望能够给管理员带来更多的产线自由度，并且降低兑换调度件的压力。活动方面呢，我们也将上新根脉奇境。在这个趣味玩法中管理员们可以穿梭在充满机关的地图中，体验各种特殊机制的战斗，
Oh, that's cool.
收集迷
It's
路
like
谈
a
判，完成指定任
Sonic or
务，
Crash
从而获得
Bandicoot
奖
type
励。
deal.
其实在公测上线时呢，我们就计划对拍照系统进行优化了。那么在未来版本中我们打算正式实现干员拍照动作与站位的自定义功能。今后管理员们在拍照时可以自由移动当前场上的干员，并且指定可选动作，结合布置好的装饰物品，一起拍下更好玩、更好看的照片。除此之外，我们还计划在各方面增加新功能，以及提升各位管理员的游玩体验，比如装饰物品系统的正式上线。
Oh, yeah, they
将
mentioned
新
the
增
new
独立页面，
ornaments,
方
right?
便大家管理装饰物品。
Oh, cool.
那这样一来
So they
装饰物
eventually
品将不再占用大家的背包与仓库。
want a
还有
dedicated
剧情对话
ornament
中
page.
专有名词释义功能的添加，以及一些全新的战斗玩法，都在等待与大家见面。当然，未来版本的优化也已经提上日程，例如俯瞰模式下多个重叠目标的选择优化，多模式设备呢也可以在放置时呢切换模式，管道流动表现的优化，以及使用共享滑手的时候呢还可以自动维护等等。我们也会根据大家的反馈持续调优现有的集成工业系统。周末地的前路仍在延伸，谢谢迄今为止与我们同行的管理员们。
Update's fucking
你
huge,
们的
by
支
the
持
way. I
与
feel
热
like so
情
much
就是我们仍然在认真制作、不懈分享的理由。
I have to make a
正是
big
在
ass
大家的
list.
陪伴下，我们才有机会将游戏内容打磨得越来越丰富。
I should be able to
才有
cover it
机
quicker
会
than the
持续成
last one
长
though, so I think
我
it'll
们
be
有
less
长足的信
visual.
心， 在第一线倾听大家的意见，在第一时间调整优化，以第一标准完善游戏体验，也有决心在未来继续满足大家的期待。那么到这里啊，今天的分享就已经接近尾声了。再次感谢大家的观看，也期待我们下次再见，拜拜。
Alrighty, so gamers, here we are. Hello, here I am. I'm gonna pull up the NTE one again. Put some funny music, all that good shit. Let me do it like this, actually. Cool. This. New one here. In other factory games, dealing with gas is kind of the end game of messing with your factory. Yeah, here it looks like it's going to be more of like a, just another type of liquid, if I'm being honest, from the way it was showcased. Maybe it'll be different, but to me it looks like that. I do wonder why they're going through different kinds of things so quickly, though. Because I thought we would get some more different types of liquids, if I'm being honest. Before we got more of that. So, let's... Gas, really? Yes, we're getting gas. As you can see, it keeps replaying because it's being stupid. So, welcome in, mouse. Alright, so let's break down a little bit of what's going on in NTE here. I will be real with you. If I'm looking objectively at the two updates for these games, one of them does just outright have more content in it, in terms of more stuff. But, in terms of like base gameplay stuff. And then the other one has more story content. Well, I guess we'll have to see how long it is. But NTE so far looks like it has more base story content than 1.3 of Enfield does for now. Because Enfield isn't releasing much story content aside from the character quests in this update. But Enfield definitely has more events and optimizations available. Now, we'll have to see how long the patches are, but yeah. All that stuff. For here, so NTE, we're skipping through a little bit here. I mean, not really skipping through, but we have Lacrimosa gameplay. Enfield the goat. Indeed. I do enjoy it. I mean, NTE is fucking fantastic too. NTE just hasn't been out for as long by a little bit, so we'll see how it goes. Is she a DPS? I'm not 100% sure. It really wasn't like outright stated, but we did get a new area, which is fucking sick, crazy cool. Rocket Scythe gameplay for Chaos, which is great. He also doesn't have a mask now because they need him to be hot so that people pull him. Trust me, I'm aware. He's got big ass sword, he's got scythe, and he has gun, and it's all in the same weapon. And they took his mask off so he can use his face card to get people to pull him more. And honestly, it might work. If she's a DPS, I'll put her with Hotori. I don't know if she'd go well with that, but we'll have to see. I have no clue. She's a chaos unit, so we will see. New location, Sunward Island. Let me make sure I'm basically just updating through my notes and looking through this stuff. So this island looks fucking sick for one. It's pretty big. Like there's a lot of area to walk through. Not a ton of roads. Everything works. I mean, realistically, everything's gonna work. There's a lot of roads on the outside.
Appraisers will pass through Sunward.
This fucking area is sick. The corridor of echoes, location anomaly. Okay, bro. Of course, we have the new codes. And then yeah, that's her actual like
stacking up to
update stuff. So here.
Objects out of tribute.
Devil incident. We've all seen her in action.
Let's see her abilities.
So, Baggy, Can you walk us through her Esper ability and combat kit?
Of course. Lacrimosa's Esper ability attribute is Chaos. With that, she can conjure all
She conjures
kinds of
objects
out of thin air. And she can even copy enemies along with their combat techniques.
Copy enemy
creating exact
abilities.
duplicates that fight using their original moves.
But a quick heads up here, some of these effects only unlock after you complete Lacrimosa's spin-off quest.
Ooh, okay.
In combat, Lacrimosa controls her Esper constructs to attack enemies and applies
So
the nightmare.
that's interesting. So basically, they want you, they're basically like, oh, hey, some of these abilities don't unlock until after you get to know the character properly, which I think is pretty cool. It might fuck with new players though, because if they're trying to play the character with the story, and they don't have the spin-off unlocked because they haven't done enough of the story yet, then that might be kind of fucked up. But as long as the spin-offs that are being unlocked are like after like chapter 1 or 2, like I think Tomato Devil is like what, chapter 2? Is that it's after that? Then you should be fine. Oh well, it's not safe from Lacrimosa. Understandable. My time isn't either. That's what I used to pull. It's just copious amounts of grinding. Lacrimosa is an easy skip for me, but Chaos is so tempting. I quite like Lacrimosa. I really like Chaos, but I think Lacrimosa is a higher priority for me.
Back to her targets. Nightmare deals 1 tick of Chaos
Nightmare,
damage per second over
don't.
3 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. When she unleashes her ultimate, Working Day Judgment, her Esper constructs sweep a wide area.
So let me get this right. Nightmare
deals 1 tick of
1 tick
Chaos
of damage per second
over 3 seconds.
Over 3
stacking
seconds.
Up to
Okay.
10 times. When she unleashes her ultimate, Working Day Judgment, her Esper constructs sweep a wide area, applying Nightmare to all affected enemies and instantly maxing
Unlimited
out their stacks.
bus works.
Let's check out some live gameplay of Lacrimosa in action.
So we already have an idea of like the live gameplay and all that stuff. She's got a lot of outfits. Let's be fully.
Let's take a
So she's got one outfit here. That's her Bond outfit. A second outfit. A third outfit. This one's definitely her purchased one. 100%. Yesterday's Melody is 100% going to be the one for this. Because this one it changes her like skill ability and everything. Okay, so she has 4 new outfits. Or sorry, 5. Doesn't that make her tied for most in the game? Like off rip, which I guess makes sense. She's very popular.
I'd like to mention. We've been listening closely to all the feedback on character models, and we've gone back and reworked several of them. Here's a look at how some of those updates turned out.
Character design updates. It was very interesting that they decided to remove Zanko's. Well, in a way, they didn't remove her eye patch, did they? They only removed the eye patch when she's like in the fighting mode. What I can tell. Actually, it's kind of covered up. Someone said they didn't need to remove her eye patch. They didn't remove her eye patch. They just removed the thing on her chest. The like the beads. For the most part. And then it looks like they removed they removed one of the like armband things, and that's it. Oh, her tattoos, actually. She had tattoos and they removed them. That's interesting. I wonder why. But yeah, they didn't remove her eye patch. I don't know why people were saying that. It's a little bit odd. I love that Chaos's optimization is like legitimately look at what he's wearing. There's nothing different except they took his mask off. They just showed his face. When did the codes expire? The 25th. Speaking of which, I should probably start updating the game while I'm here talking with y'all. Actually, that might mess me up, but it's fine. Oh, never mind. It already updated in the background while I was streaming. All right, whatever. I'm not worried about that. I didn't even tell it to do that, so I guess I should definitely keep an eye on that. I don't want that to happen in the future.
There's one you've already fought alongside who's joining the roster.
Okay, and then we have Chaos, who... Okay, here we go. So he is a Lakshata, But he's not only a Lakshana. His abilities, like, he makes fog.
He can summon a thick fog with his Esper ability and shape it however he wants. Most of the time, he molds it into a hound that fights at his side. The heavier the karma those around him carry, the more fog he seems to have to work with. Out in the open world, Chaos can leave his hound behind as a teleport anchor, and teleport back to the hound whenever he wants.
So basically, you get to drop your own teleport.
Oh, he gets fucking custom teleports. That's crazy. Holy shit. Chaos' skins upon release? Chaos' skins are pretty good though. Not gonna lie. Like, he only has 2 of them, but they're I like how they look. One of them is just very clearly a Bond casual skin, which, not gonna lie, pretty fitting. And the other one is, I thought it was gonna be his pull skin, but people are saying they might have just not shown a pull skin, or he might not have one. We'll have to see for that. And they think it's something different, in which case I have no idea. But I think his skins look good. It's just he doesn't get as many as Lacrimosa, which, let's be real, you know, Lacrimosa is a way more fan-favorited character. It's kind of like, what's it called? Fuck. Brain no work. With some of the default characters, even though there's some that are well-liked, there are some that are just very clearly, like, really, really, really out there. Like, people really, really like them. People want all the shit for them, basically. Thank you for the follow, Wild Dracula. Hello. It's kind of funny how both Enfield and NT are getting their first male limited character around the same time. Kind of true.
Exactly.
Though NTE is fucking quite a bit younger as a game.
Crime charges, and marks his targets with a warrant effect when his skills or ultimate connect.
You should have seen my face when I realized they were doing their fucking version previews within 24 hours of each other.
While warrant is in effect, all of his damage to that target is amplified for a set amount of time. His ultimate,
how'd you do the quest you did earlier? I didn't do any quests earlier.
Warrant on hit. It also amps up the heavy follow-up damage that comes after.
Chaos is
I should have written down shit with his ability.
The anchor, found whenever he wants. Exactly. In combat, Chaos uses his attacks to build up.
He builds up crime charges. Lacrimosa's voice in Japanese is so good. I haven't played the game in any language other than English. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what quest you're talking about. Not really.
Charges, and marks his targets with a warrant effect when his skills or ultimate connect. He spends his crime charges to unleash a follow-up attack that deals heavy damage.
Interesting. So he hits them with, he builds crime charges during the fight. He hits enemies with an effect called warrant whenever skills in his ult lands. Then he expends crime charges for a follow-up. I assume unwarranted targets, otherwise they wouldn't bring that up. Or maybe it does extra damage to warranted targets.
While warrant is in effect.
Okay, while warrant is in effect, the damage to the target is amplified. Yeah. So, damage amp.
Of time. His ultimate, Retribution, doesn't just apply warrant on hit. It also amps up the heavy fall.
It also, his ult also buffs his own. So his ult is a self buff.
Follow-up damage that comes after.
Chaos is also getting outfits with a totally unique style, so appraisers will get to see a very different.
And he has 2 alternate outfits. Which I like this one a bit more. This one's like more like casual every day, and I quite like it. But I do like his like at-home outfit. It's pretty nice. Obviously, they get new weapons. That's like something you're always going to have. Unique interactions. He gets 2 that I don't think are normal, which are the like he gets like a photo shoot type deal. And then I'm just gonna call this one that we saw earlier. It's so funny though. Here, where is it? I need to see the. Yeah, there it is. This is fucking running with the homie. That's what this is. This is their running with the homie interaction. No hand holding, I guess. Then we have the cutscene for Lacrimosa. Let's see, we have all the codes. And then we have Bagel. So
I have to say, these chance encounters are exactly the kind of thing you want to capture and remember. And wouldn't it be great if we could share those photos and videos with more people?
Oh, speaking of sharing, I've got some good news on that. In version 1.1, the Bagel chat app is getting a major upgrade and entering its testing phase. Want to share something? Do it on Bagel. Open up your in-game photo album, post about your day, share real moments from Heathero, and find people who get you. Bagel is also going to be your go-to source for in-game inspiration. Wondering which spots in Heathero make for the best photos? Just scroll Bagel and you'll find what you're looking for.
So, are we
That's
talking
pretty cool.
likes, follows, and bookmarks? Don't tell me, there's an algorithm pushing posts too?
Yep, the whole package. And on top of that, appraisers can earn Praise Jam by posting and hitting engagement goals, which you can spend at the Bagel shop for in-game items.
very funny.
Sounds great. But is Bagel going to force everyone to be social? What about the introverts among us?
No worries. Bagel's content feed is randomized, so there's no forced social interaction. After all, the whole point of Bagel is to make city life feel more enriching and authentic for everyone.
Okay.
There's a lot more to it, but we'll let appraisers discover the rest in-game once version 1.1 is live.
So what other intel can we share today? Anything else you've prepared for us?
Actually, I've got plenty to share. A lot of you have probably heard about the Heathero detention facility by now. Recently, a crew of thugs calling themselves the Tornado Gang got locked up there. Even behind bars, they refuse to clean up their act and keep picking on anyone weaker than them. Their leader, Tornado...
New hand-to-hand boss fight. Yep.
1.1 goes live. We're also adding the Underground Circuit mode to our racing minigame. It's a mode along the lines of a no-holds-bar bumper brawl, with matchmaking for 6 players.
Wait. No holds barred and brawl? Is this even a real race anymore?
That's debatable. Unlike normal races, you can't summon your own vehicle here. When the opening countdown ends, 6 vehicles spawn at random, and every player has to grab one for themselves. And during this phase, players can't attack each other.
So whoever grabs the best car wins? Where's the brawl in that?
Hang on, here's where it gets good. For starters, when you get in, you can still choose to drive or ride in the passenger seat. And the 2 players in the same car are considered teammates. Second,
and like, what's new with NT? So, I can break everything down for you real quick. 2 new characters, Lacrimosa, she's a Chaos unit, and Chaos, who's a Lakshana unit. I know it doesn't make sense, but that's what it is. Lacrimosa has 5 outfits, Chaos has 2 outfits. We get a new location, it's a whole island, called Sunward Island. We get the Corridor of Echoes location anomaly. Character design updates, new codes, and in-game social media via the Bagel app. We get a prison update. We get an underground circuit matchmaking activity. We get a Porsche collab with new outfits, and you can pull the Porsche with Fons and Analyth. And you also get a huge list of optimizations.
Happens by default, and both the
Thank you for the information. You're very welcome. So yeah, I've already watched through the whole thing. I'm basically just going through and looking for information on some things. Like here's the Porsche setup. Looks like the car drifts pretty well, though we don't know what frame rate they're playing on. Here's the outfits. Very nice looking racing outfits. A lot of people pay attention to that one. And I like how they do the front and back at very different angles. Just gonna put that out there. For you know, the both zeros. Pretty cool. When I saw the custom UI for the phone is very good. Yeah. So here's all of the like. Oh yeah, I think we also get a new apartment, right?
And a brand new property.
Yeah, new property, Pegasus Residence. Can we buy the new Porsche car with fons or Rift Crystal? You can get it with fons or with Analyth. It's basically the car's a gacha. Infinity. That you can pull on using either. So the car's in a bit of a gacha thing. I think if you want to guarantee the car, it's like tens of millions or something. Thanks for the info. You're very welcome, Infinity. It would be with Lacrimosa. I believe so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Porsche update drops with Lacrimosa. Did it say otherwise? Sorry.
Version 1.1 also comes with more events.
Okay, it didn't. I don't think it said specifically the date, but I'm pretty sure it comes on the 3rd of June. I'm really so broke on fonts for the Spider in 918, 100%. How much fonts for one temple for the card? Did they mention on the stream? No, they didn't, unfortunately. Koji's worm. Lamau. Yeah, so new events. Let me list out some events. Is Lacrimosa Awakening worth it? I don't even know what her Awakening is. She isn't even out yet.
Words like Analyth, expansion core.
She's out here.
For full details.
They only mentioned that you can get the car and the outfit in a collab themed gacha. 100%.
Keep an eye on our official accounts across all platforms.
Thank you for the follow, Fizzy Nickel. So we have the Sunward Travelogue as another event. We have the Long Dream, which this one seems to be Lacrimosa focused. Jump catch game, let's see it. Just only mentioned that you can get the car and the outfit in the collab theme. Oh yeah, I just wrote that in the map. Brain no work, it's fine. We have a new Beyond the Rails. Uncharted Circle. This Fawns Rush event looks quite nice. And you earn double the Fawns. So for this week, you'll get double your Fawns for your city stamina. Starting on June 8th. Just so you know. Also, I don't think they mentioned Puka Land being available to explore. No, they didn't. They didn't directly say anything about it. Hunter's Crucible. And Pixel Surge. All right. Japanese instead of Lacrimosa, she calls herself as Requiem. I believe if you do a direct translation, they're the same thing. I believe it's because it's based off of the, what do you call it? So, if you refer to Requiem, it depends on what is meant by Requiem. Because if you're referring to the Mozart's piece, Requiem, right? The Lacrimosa is part of that. So it's kind of hard because I don't know what specifically the intention is. Because Lacrimosa and Requiem are both in the same piece. In fact, Lacrimosa is part of Requiem. It's kind of hard to explain, but just think of it as Lacrimosa, if referring to the Mozart art piece, like the piece of music, then Lacrimosa is a part of the piece that is Requiem. So if they're trying to use a specific kind of Requiem, Requiem is what Lacrimosa is called in the original language that they did, or at least that's how it's like translated in some ways. For Lacrimosa's name. So like Lacrimosa is part of a section of Requiem, which is kind of hard to like grasp properly. But the car's going to be like $20 million, 20 million fons or whatever. It's going to be insane. I remember I saw one thing about it and it was like it was kind of crazy. New high-risk commissions and new anomaly pilgrimage. Only have 4 million. Well, it's a gacha, so you don't buy the car outright. You pull in a gacha for it. So I think if you hard pity it, it's like 20 million. But if you don't hard pity it, you can get it way sooner. Oh, I see. Yeah. So it's definitely, you can also use Analyth. If you really, really badly want the car more than a fucking character, then you could use Analyth instead. I don't know how many pulls that'll get you, if I'm being real with you, but I'm more psyched for the update in general, as you should be. This update looks fucking sick. This is crazy. This update looks super good. Honestly, in my opinion, Chaos's gameplay looks better than Lacrimosa, to be honest. I agree. I think the fog is the coolest fucking shit ever. The fact that he can use because keep in mind, right? He's kind of like Hotori in the sense that he has a really good open world utility because he can use his fog to make his own custom teleport point in the fucking open world. So imagine, right? You want to take pictures at the top of the skyscraper over and over again. You can just put a teleport point there as Chaos. Easy clap. And now you don't have to sit through that long ass elevator for like 5 minutes every time you want to go up there. You just teleport there. A teleport anchor, yeah. He literally just puts down his own teleport anchor, which is very cool. But yes, so we're getting the debt collector. That's already a character in the game. And we're also getting a new high risk mission, which is quite nice. Holy crap, I'm for sure pulling. Yeah, he's crazy. So he's super good. In addition, he uses the fog in combat to create a sword, a scythe, and a gun. As if they didn't want to, like, they were like, oh, we can't just give him one of the coolest weapons you can have in games like this. Let's give him all three. Yeah, let's just make sure he's got all of it. Let him pick and choose. So as long as he's, like, actually a good character, he's gonna be fucking crazy. He's also Lakshana, which means he can benefit from charge. Because you can run a, what's it called? You can run like G1 and have her combo into Zero, and then have Zero do his intro or combo or whatever the fuck, his cycle. So you G1 cycles into Zero, who cycles into Chaos. And boom, Chaos hits charge. And gets a bunch of ult charge, can fucking blow shit up, all of that. How many pulls do you think we'll get at 1.1? No idea. Wonder what's the role he's going to be. He's going to be a DPS. He's going to be a main DPS. His abilities all do damage. He does not do anything support or anything else, genuinely. So let me read out his abilities for y'all real quick. So, he could teleport in the open world. His attacks build crime charges during combat and mark targets with the warrant effect, which is a personal damage amplification. It amplifies his own damage whenever his skill or ult lands. Then, he expends crime charges for a follow-up attack. His ultimate applies warrant and is a self-buff for the follow-up attacks. So, all of his shit is all self-buffs. He's a very selfish main DPS. What about Lacrimosa? Lacrimosa seems like she's also gearing to be a DPS, but she might be usable as a sub DPS because she can copy enemy abilities, which some of these abilities are unlocked by a spinoff, and she generates a nightmare dot, which stacks up to 10 times and deals damage every second over 3 seconds. Her ult is basically unlimited car works, unlimited bus works, whatever. She just summons a bunch of cars and throws them at people. And then it throws all, for each bus that hits, it does a nightmare stack. Does a Lost Exchange store ever reset? It resets every patch, as far as I can tell. Every new patch, or wait, that's monthly. I think that one, the one you're asking about. Oh, I gotta talk about overpowered. Well, her dot is, it seems like it'd be useful for a sub DPS. But yeah, I'm trying to think. So Hunter's Exchange resets every patch. I think Lost Exchange resets every month. So, is there anything you disliked about the stream? Let me think. I would have liked... Most of it's just going to be minor nitpicking. Where are we? Let me see. I really liked the area. I really liked the anomaly zone. I'm trying to get to the... Where's the special animations we have for them? Here. So, one little nitpick. I'm gonna be real. Just have the guys hold hands. All right. It's like just have the guys hold hands. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Like, okay, it's all right. You can just have the animations be the same as they are with every other character. You don't need to make them different. Like, it doesn't matter. Friends can hold hands. The bros can hold hands. It's okay. Like, and if you want to be more than bros, even more reason to hold hands. All right. So, like, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know why they just have them running side by side. I might as well just find Chaos while he's on a jog normally and then run next to him. I don't know. But that's a little minor nitpick. Otherwise, the social media looks cool. The prison event looks cool. They're adding a bunch of events, which are nice. So can we hold hands too? For hold my hands through the stream or whatever you're doing, or screen. Do as you please. But yeah, I would have liked to see more outfits for Chaos too, but I also get it. Like, you know, he's not as popular of a character, so they give him 2 outfits that both, frankly, look really good. So it's like, you know, they look good as fuck. My boy looks good. They also took his face mask off so that he can use that to, you know, seduce you into pulling him, and it will work on me. But you know, I would have liked more because I like him, and I would have liked more outfits for him. Other than that, I don't really have any like actual bad shit to say. There's nothing really bad. I mean, they let me mute Tagato. For those unaware, you can mute Tagato now. You just mute his ass. Like, you just mute him. Which is very funny. You just mute his whole shit. There's no fucking way. Here, let me see. Can I... It doesn't let me capture the cursor? Ah, there it is. Once I click in. So, you can mute Tagato now during cutscenes. Which is so fucking funny. Did they talk about the beetle coin anomaly or anomaly drop rates? Because it's tough. They have not talked about it. I think they just want progression to be a little bit slow on that front. More content in one patch than Enfield has had in 3. That is just objectively incorrect. The content is different. The type of content. But Enfield has most certainly, in this patch, Enfield has put out a fuck ton of content too. In 1.3 alone. It's just like NTE, it's important to focus that NTE is more about your side content and general content than main story content. It's very much taking the route of a life simulator or of Grand Theft Auto, where for NTE, for them, the main content is your life in the city. It's not necessarily the main story. The story is there. It's there to pull you in. It's there to get you attached to the city you're living in to start, right? But once you're attached, once you're invested in the character interactions, in walking around and seeing all the stuff going on, in doing the various different gameplay with your friends and with NPCs you like and all that, that's what's really aiming to keep you in the game and to keep you immersed in the city. That's what they want. They want you to want that new apartment. They want you to want to drive around in a Porsche. They want you to see your favorite character in like a nice relaxed outfit at your house. Just because you want them to be there, right? So their content is much more focused on fleshing out the side content and making it feel as good to play as possible. Because the more good it is to play, the better it is to play, you get more shit. Yes, but having stuff to do would be smarter. You have stuff to do. It's stuff out in the open world. When will the update release? June 3rd. Now, of course, they're still adding more story content. We're still getting more Scarlet Letter content. I like how they barely told us anything about it. If I'm being real with you, I like that they barely told us anything about the new story content. I'm 42 and I have nothing. Yeah, because you've been playing too much, Kraken. You've been playing too much. You've done everything. Play that much in any other fucking gacha game. You will have equally nothing to do. In a 1.0 update. I don't know what you're expecting. I used to play 14 hours a day. Yeah, now you must touch grass and go outside. Now you must take a walk. Enjoy the fresh air. It's okay. Hey, I know. I'm just telling you, all right? But yeah, in 1.1, you'll get more shit to do. You'll have more shit to do. You'll also be able to do more shit with friends too. So like if you got like 6 friends or something, the new event they're adding, the new circuit event, where is it? This looks fun as fuck. This is basically Mario Kart where you fuck with your friends. Like you get six buddies in, and you all get in like random ass cars and just start shooting at each other. It's literally Grand Theft Auto. Like it's anime Grand Theft Auto. Mario Kart ass power-ups even. We need to fix the multiplayer. There's nothing actually we can do. Even jail we can't go together. Adding the Fight Club too. Yeah. Adding more things you can do in co-op is cool. Wait, can I can TP to the bank now? Yes. You can TP to both Pink Paw's Heist and Blackbird directly. You don't have to TP nearby and walk in anymore. So yeah. When you think of like how much content there is in the game, don't think about do I have something to do right now? Think of how many hours you've gotten out of the game so far. Because realistically, you hop into most games that you have to pay to play, you're going to have a roughly as good of a time, if not worse of a time, and you're going to get less content out of it. That's kind of the whole appeal of a live service game, is you feel that progression, you feel that sense of like immersion in the world and want to do things, but you're getting significantly more out of it in terms of time played. So I think it's totally fine. Just pace yourself. Try not to burn yourself out. That's the whole deal. You don't want to get tired of it all. I don't think anything is wrong with playing with like what do you call it? Playing the shit out of a game that you really like. Just try not to burn yourself out on it, because that'll just be worse for you. What's this? This is Neverness to Everness. Lacrimosa is the next banner. She is the next banner. It's great. You remember me? I do. Yes. Oh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Yes, it's Lacrimosa, then Chaos. It's even better. I'm cooked. I have no pulls. Yeah, unfortunate. My condolences, Emperor. But yes, so we can mute Tagado. We can add height adjustment for third-person vehicle cameras. Like, there's all kinds of shit. Is Hotori's arc worth it? I think so. I have no idea, though. How do you even grind pulls, bro? By playing the game. By playing the game. But yes, so we can keep talking about stuff. I am going to move myself here real quick. I'm gonna boot up the game. I barely play. How are y'all getting that much pulse from playing? Emperor, let me hit you with this. Most of the pulls in this game are not acquired through story content. Most of the pulls in most gacha games are not acquired through story content. Yo, we can mute Tagado now. 100 out of 10 update for real, 100% agree. Hard agree. Hard agree. But yeah, I'm gonna, here. Let me... This. Here we are, gamers. We hate that stupid rat. He's an otter, but still. Yo, Sticks, yapping stream today. Yapping while I'm playing NTE. I was yapping about the update that's coming up, Kaneho. We were talking about it. I broke it down quite a bit. The Enfield one, I'll go over off stream because it's really dense content-wise. And there's a lot of shit. Like, they cram a lot of shit into a really short amount of time. So it's kind of difficult for me to go over it without just shutting my brain off. How was the Enfield live stream? It was pretty good. I liked it. I thought it was good. Solid shit. Camille is a must-pull for me. He looks sick. Are they gonna fix the staticky audio on mobile? They mentioned that they're fixing a lot of mobile bugs. Like for the gameplay and shit. So I don't know. Is the audio staticky if you play with earbuds? Or is it only on speaker? Here we are. Oh jeez. I don't know if it's happening on PS5. Oh. Oh, I realize what's happening. Gamers, your boy was recording some background gameplay for discussion shit, and I now have realized that I turned on reflection mode, which kills my stream. Yeah, there we go. This should make it not nuke everything. Happens to me on PC. I haven't had any staticky audio issues. Who's first, Camille or Mifu? Mifu. Oh man, gamers. Does 1.1 drop today or no? 1.1 dropped or drops June 3rd. It's staticky on both earphones and the phone speaker, at least for me. Interesting. More time to save, indeed. The gas is supposed to be in the next region. I lost track of it's one of the conversations I'm looking at. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's there every single time, even though I've already talked to her. I'm like a different continent. Oh, the next region as in a different continent. Well, they said it's going to be in the next update. Did they say if the next update... I mean, I don't think they're going to do a different continent. But yeah, I do think they did gas a little bit quick. They shout out Tomboy Cafe and NT, to be honest. That's fine. If you cap the fonts for the bank heist, can you still get paw coins? Yes, you can. Look at her. Oh, shit. There we go. Thank you for reminding me, Kaneho. Now the game music should be good. Last time you're like, why are you asking game music? I can hear it. And I was like, wait, no, you can't hear it. Alright. I've got pixels to farm. I just realized I must have just barely hit cap because I was sitting here like, should be able to use this at the end. I'm just gonna get a fuck ton of coins. Good coins. Still kind of open my bank heist. I'm not sure why.
Haven't gone rusty, have I?
Oh yeah, I should probably. Yeah, whatever.
Time for the professionals to... I don't offer discounts for follow-up services.
I will exit and turn up my opacity. Also turn up my traffic. That stuff's on. Where's my opacity?
I don't do vague requests.
So...
Business is tough.
Woohoo! As long as I'm watching your back.
Interesting. She's Bird. She's Rose. She's Rose. Bird. How about you? Bird. Okay, so looks like I'm doing Bird first. says the bank heist is under. Oh, you need to have your tycoon level at level 10. The heist only becomes available once you hit tycoon level 10. So if you are not at tycoon level 10, it will not even let you go in.
Exclusive delivery.
It's not meant to be a thing that is like accessed for new players really, because it is another one of those like, you know, consistent things.
Let me strike. Let's finish this.
Just fish a lot. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Nicely done.
Any activity you like. I don't really know. I'm not playing this game.
Another new day.
Wanna join the amazing collusion?
You need me to step in. Don't forget to bill them for an appearance fee.
There you go. How much is the pixel cap when the anomaly decoration is maxed out that raises the pixel cap? No idea. I don't really know what the full max is for that. Mission items, okay, so I need more. Yeah, I should probably. Well, maybe I'll hit it just now. We'll see. Level up. This is max. It is max. Okay, so 360. Fuck. Oh. She just decided to start walking on the ceiling. Right. So the witch. Can't wait until you just straight teleport to her. I see, yes. Is fishing worth it? For now, my go-to and path hobby is doing city deliveries. The fastest, if you want to spend fawns, if you only want to spend your city stamina to get fawns as fast as possible, then the cafe is the best way. Straight up. Regardless of whether you're just playing through with like a free-to-play setup or if you have like the crazy bonk hammer one. I've maxed Blackbird. I've also maxed Blackbird. I just need to, well, I might not have maxed her secret things, but I've maxed her, like, level.
Greetings.
But I want her, divination thing. Blessing. This thing. Break intensity, cool. Let's see. I'm sure I have a Lost Tale somewhere. Yeah, I don't have all the achievements. I'm missing, like, 3 achievements. Skipping 1.1 life is amazing. What do you mean? Alright, you guys ready to get sidetracked?
Hit.
Never understood that? What'd you never understand? Confused.
Do I need to grab your waist?
Blackbird thing. What about Blackbird? The way their divination stuff works? Or the way the egg works? Fishing is not fast at all. Baits don't matter. Yes? Okay.
Can you go faster?
The divinations? Okay. Blackmost and Chaos not interested in them? Fair enough. Got your ass, boy.
Intel confirmed. Exclusive delivery. Please sign for delivery.
I need to find it elsewhere. Or
Everyone, follow my command!
his ass.
Yes!
Oh shit. Why can't I do anything though?
Trust me.
Okay, we run gnarly so I can skip all of owner selection.
Come on. Come on.
Is there a reason I can't just... Is he bugged? What's happening? I'm the only one extremely confused by the current situation. It's still playing the music too. Huh. Well, this is like his house and shit. I clearly, like... Whatever, I guess it's bugged. Unless there's something I'm supposed to do here that I just don't understand. I will see to the Nexus. Because he says he's too tired to run or split himself anymore. Yes, disagreed. Yeah, what are you doing? So he fucking did the thing where he gives up, and usually that means he gives you whatever you get for catching him, but after you talk to him, but it's not letting me talk to him. So he's just stuck there. So I'm just gonna leave. I'll come back later, I guess. Because it's clearly it's an encounter. It's a hidden encounter because it got marked by Blackbird or Raven, whatever she ends up being called. Oh, that was the whole reason I was here. So now I just go elsewhere. Because his gameplay looks so good. His gameplay does look great. That one. New achievement was nice. Now my furniture upgrades. I have quite a lot of pulls, don't I? No extra of those though. Okay. Oh, I need to do bond stuff.
What's more precious than the gift is you.
Is this for me? Thank you.
Go.
This is the real deal. We got another precious one now.
Alright. Then who we got next? Could be a good idea to increase next. Just give some to her.
You knew me better than I expected.
You're kidding, right? Being free to play? How are you free to play with 12k pulls? I'm not kidding. I put about, I think like what? 50 pulls into Nonally? I got Nonally early, is how. I got 50 pulls into Nonally. And then, which I, by the way, super fucking lucky on Nonally. I got 3 copies of her in 50 pulls. Okay, NT, nice, yes. Then on Hotori, I got her outfit in 2 pulls. And then it took another 80 to get her. You get like 200 or so, limited pulls free to play. If you use all of your rebate currency. You lucky as fuck? Yeah, I am. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm not gonna doubt it, or I pretend that I'm not. In this game, I'm lucky as hell. I'm pretty damn lucky in Enfield too. I have C1, not only 6. Yes. Yeah, I've got her sitting at A2 right now.
As long as I'm watching your back, you won't have to worry.
It's crazy. There's probably people who've done like reroll accounts who have a better setup than me, but I think like without a reroll, this is crazy. Did you just max bond Hotori? No. Not even close.
Another
max bond is super unrealistic right now.
Every little
I just got Hotori to bond 5. Body is my furthest. And she's only at bond 7, almost 8. I think they banned reroll accounts. I highly doubt it. That sounds really stupid. Why would they ban a reroll account? You're still playing the game. What? They might ban you if you use like sketchy ass emails or something, but if you use a real email for a reroll account, then they're not going to do anything. Also, they'll ban you for macros. So here's the thing: you have to understand. There's 2 different kind of people who do rerolls. Some people do rerolls by having 10 games run at the same time, and then they run through everything at the same time, and then they do the pulls to figure out what's the best. That's probably bannable, because if I remember correctly, they have a hard stance against all macros. Or in this case, it would be multi-boxing, basically. And that would absolutely, like, that would get you banned. Yeah. But if you were to just play the game and play through the intro 10 times in a row, they're not going to do anything. In fact, I think they'd even like be happy about it to an extent, because it's like, oh, you're like playing the game a fuck ton. I like how this is one of his favorite items, but gives no extra bonus, by the way. It's kind of funny. Alright, I can do next. Sticks, did you pull Hotori's arc? No. The weapons I've not been lucky with. I hard pitied Nonali's weapon, and then Hotori's weapon, I've not got yet. I'm actually having a decent time with Hotori's current weapon that I have on her, which is the Hetero's Keeper. But yeah, currently I have an S-class guarantee within 4 pulls, and her arc guarantee within 6.